welcome in everybody. Happy Thursday. I almost thought it's Friday because it feels like a Friday, but it's not a Friday because tomorrow, like, most people are probably off tomorrow because of the 4th of July, and I'm kind of happy because that means sleepy time. Hi everybody, happy Thursday. So today we're gonna be reacting to some videos because, you know, we love our reacting video stuff, which I'm glad you guys like it. I'm gonna unpause that. There we go. There we go, it's on. Hello, hi Wolf, it's good to see you again. Hi Zach, hi Spike, welcome in. Hi Jaikon, welcome in. Hi Rhino, hi Blades, hi Tache, hi Neko, hi Cryptic, hi Shion, hi GBP, hi... Did I miss anyone else? Hello, I'm Chris, to work all weekend. No, the reaction video lover, can't go wrong. I like watching videos when people put their thoughts, like, can't go wrong with that. We lost yesterday. I know. I had my first run-in with a Karen today at Walmart, and it was something. Oh God, a Karen in a Walmart is scary. Rich, thank you so much for the 15 stream. Streaking. Thank you. Hello. Hi Salem. It's good to see you again. Hello. Hi Shadow. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome in everybody. Tomorrow road trip is gonna be so fun. It's gonna be the best day ever. It's gonna be the best. I'll be sleeping, but I'm probably gonna be cleaning. I wanted to clean out my closet, so perfect time to clean out the closet. And then sleep, eat, and probably watch some anime. Sleep, eat. Spike, thank you so much for the 170 stream streaking. Hello, thank you. I hope everybody had a good day today. Man, I had like a panic attack today because of work. Customers know how to make you like sad, and I'm like, I don't want to have a freak out. Nice. Until I have to walk up to 1,000+ stairs. It's very hot. Oh, it was boiling. I think when I came out of work, it was like 108 degrees. I was like, oh God, I like my walkies, but that's too hot. I never thought I would run into a Karen in the wild. I'm trying to think if I ever ran into a Karen before. I don't think I have. I'm trying to, well, no, wait, actually, this was like high school though. When we did volunteer work at the hospital, we were like helping like the elderly patients, and this one lady got mad. She took bingo very seriously, by the way, and almost threatened me, and I was in high school. I'm like, oh God. No, not, yeah, was I high school? Yeah, high school. She almost threatened me. Hi, Red. Speaking of anime, I started watching again after a long time. Currently on season 2 of Attack on Titan. Only finished the first season years ago. Pretty good so far. I heard it's really good. I need to watch it. My sister like forgot. She didn't watch it with me. I've seen and dealt with a few Karens. Can't do anything about the Karens. They just exist. Hi,
Spread of the wolf goddess.
No!
Spread me out.
Don't spread me out. Hi, Flaming. It's good to see you again. God damn it, Punished. I moan like like that. That's how I moan. That's not how I moan, okay? I go, That's how I, what? That's fake. Someone decide, what? Hello, way to join stream. Punish knows exactly what he's doing. Why just join to hear that? Welcome to Kasumi Okami stream, where someone decides to embarrass Kasumi that I don't remember anything that happened. Actually, I remember that stream. So I get better commit. No! God damn it, Punish! No! Oh my God! I can't even like. God damn it! What you tasting? Wait, is that what it's called? What you tasting? Chocolate. Actually, I had some chocolate, so. I was watching Astoria and the Sword, and now I have to wait for the 3rd season. This is why I wait on. Well, no, even if I wait for if I waited for all the seasons, no, there's gonna be like a next one, and then you're gonna forget. No, you're tasting cheese.
I guess I gotta kiss those boobies.
What? What? Oh my God, help! Hi, Jules, it's good to see you again. Oh my God, please help. Fine, thank you so much for the 100 streams. Streaking! Get the triple digit, baby. Oh my God, please help. You know what's funny? I try to, I think Libel was editing that, and I think TikTok hated it. Listen, that was quality content, okay? But TikTok hated it. Don't worry, I'll do much better on Instagram and YouTube too. Hi Tactical, it's good to see you again. Welcome in. Can't like TikTok. TikTok hates everything. Tactical, thank you so much for the 120 streaking. Oh, let's go. That's a nice even. Is that? Yeah, that's like a nice even number. That's like the best thing. I have so much anime to catch up. It's insane. I know mine is too, and well, guess what? Guess who's been streaming every day because Donothon, but don't worry. I feel like we're gonna be done. I had to lower it because I want this to be done. Unless someone decides to do something stupid. And then I'm fucked. Because if he does have a wonderful, cheesy, chocolatey, and rich personality, yo, those are like good combos right there. Forever. No, please. You guys are gonna get tired of me, I promise. On my Crunchyroll, I have 120 plus shows to watch. I don't even touch Crunchyroll. I have my favorite app that I'm not telling you guys what I'm using. I'm not gonna get in trouble, but it's my favorite app though. I love watching on my Fire TV. Crunchyroll? Goddamn. Nope. I cast LeBunk. No, don't bunk me. All the homies hate Crunchyroll. I cannot stand it. Ow. I did not deserve that. Yeah, I don't like Crunchyroll. I have my favorite app that I'm never gonna tell you guys because you're gonna find it yourself. But I love my Fire TV because you can have fun things in that. Jay, it's good to see you again. Hello, welcome in. Hello, Jay. Hello. I actually got one of the videos up about, wait, what is it about? Wait, I think it's about cheese. Hold on, maybe I'm wrong. Don't gatekeep. Nah, it stays in my brain. Oh, it is about cheese. It is about cheese, perfect. I lost Notebook. It's good to see you again. I sense a Crunchyroll hate and I was summoned. I cannot stand it. Even like watching it free because at the time like it was kind of impossible to watch it. The ads were unbearable. And then looking at their subscription costs, I'm like, this is stupid. I am not buying this. I found other ways to watch it. Hi Asians, good to see you again. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome in. Spell the pirate site. It's called Anime. Actually, you could just look up the Fire Stick stuff. Like, if you type in Fire Stick Anime, there's, like, a bunch of apps you can use. Hi, Kelly. It's good to see you again. You're not new. Shut up, Punish. You're not new. You bully me. I'm offended. Hi, Mind. It's good to see you again. Welcome in. I'm done giving sites I use. At least 7 of them I got taken down. Yo, I found another one. I mean, you pay money, though, but I like it because I can watch movies and TV shows and live television. Perfect. But it was like a yearly thing. And I'm like, you know what? I'll take it. And it was actually not that bad. I had to convince my sister to get it because she didn't like change. And she's like, you know what? I liked it. I'm like, I smart. I good. Pepe, thank you so much for the 145 streaking. You're not new. Heck that. No, you're not new. Hi, Fear. It's good to see you again. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Actually, I know a secret. Don't tell YouTube. It's a way to skip the beginning ads. You just let half the ad play and exit the renter, or just wait 5 seconds to worth the ads exit. Skip entirely. Wait, is this without premium? Because I have premium, so I have a way to figure out how to skip it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's without premium. I have premium on this one, which I'm probably gonna remove because they increased the price, which is stupid, by the way. Don't know why they increased it, so that's probably gonna be useful. Actually, I found another app to watch YouTube. Shorts don't count because, you know. Yeah, shorts, there's no way to skip it. I can imagine someone binge watching shorts. Hi, Richter. Welcome. Ow. Hi, Kronos. Hello. Welcome on in. Hi. If you're just joining in, today we're going to be watching videos. And one of them was, like, submitted. So, I've been watching more of, like, the Fat Files and then Papa Meat. Because I didn't have any problems with YouTube. If I try to watch TikTok compilations, companies are going to copyright my butt. It's not even their video. It's just copywriting because they think they own it. My browser has a built-in ad blocker for YouTube, so I don't have to buy premium. Yo, give me the spill of the ad blocker because every ad blocker I use sucks. I lost Notebook. Welcome in. Hello. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. I got my tea, which is very hydration. There's a lot of hydration in this. Oh my god, I just noticed how much Punish spent. Punish, are you okay? I just looked at the bits flying around. Are you okay? Are you okay? Also, did you know that it's the last day to do like the 35% of subs, which I did not even know that was a thing? Honestly, screw TikTok at this point, but now that US has it, I don't like the TikTok now. Because I try to, like, because again, when you're a creator, you have to use every social media as necessary. No, TikTok didn't like the last video. Hi, Psycho, welcome in. It's not ad blocker. You downloaded and built it. Oh, okay, that's actually cool. Let's give it up for day 61. Ow! I almost been punished. Destro, god dang it. Wait, what's the meme? Day 15? We should have done the meme. Dang it, I should have done the meme. Right in the chest. My boobs hurt so much. I didn't think cheese... Oh, you would think like cheese slap won't hurt. That's like... Actually, you know what? That's like not melt. Well, I mean, it's not melted. It's probably cold ass cheese in the fridge. Already not like war. It's cold. Ow! God damn it, punished. Oh. No, the entire block. That's a concussion. Well, not on my boobs. Gunther chest slap. Hi, John Swan. It's good to see you again. Welcome in. Can you imagine Pups bullying poor Kasumi? I just exist. I know. You guys hate me. I know. And this is what happens. I know. Nah, what am I supposed to do? Whatever. Whatever, man. Ow. Ow. That hurts. I already have concussion. Well, no, I don't even have a concussion today. Thank you for the head pats, Brute. Thank you. Thank you, Jaikon. Pats, thank you for the head pats. I need that. I don't want to get a concussion. Hi, Kitsune. It's good to see you again. Welcome and hello. Hello, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are very good, Starlight Pups. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Sean, thank you so much for the 120 streaking. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. I needed that after that concussion I had. Thank you, 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 thank you. I turned into a demon after that. You know what's crazy? I didn't think we were gonna have pizza today, and my manager was like, yo, let's order a pizza. I'm like, what do you mean let's order pizza? Yo, everybody brought their lunch. And I was telling my colleagues, and they're like, but we brought our lunch. And I'm like, yup. I don't know what we're gonna do with the rest of the pizza. Ow. So we have pizza. I brought like extra. I don't know. I brought extra for my sister. We were gonna make our own pizza tomorrow. And I have some wings. No. That ruined everything. Man. Good night, Kitsune. Thank you for being here. Hi, Damons. Good to see you again. Welcome, bid. Hello. Hello. Well, I'm glad Punish decided to throw cheese and Thestral decided to throw cheese because today we're watching the... Oh, this is the Fat Electrician, though. Okay, so we're watching the America's Secret Underground Cheese Bunker. So, how long is this video, actually? This one's... Oh, a 10-minute video, but that's going to be worth it. Going to be eating soup and jello this week, and next I got 4 wisdom teeth. Oh God! I still have my I still have the 2, because I took the front 2 because they're bad, and then they told us how much it costs with insurance. I'm like, do I need to take the bottom up? No. Are they in pain? No. Okay, you can still have. You don't need to worry about it. I'm like, okay, I'm not paying $480 again. As a wise man once said, do not be afraid of the dark. Be afraid of the reason in the dark. My blood type is cheese, so therefore I never enough cheese. It's just like nacho cheese in the blood. Good night, Rhino. Thank you for being here. Have a good night, sweet dreams. I feel like the devil poured lava in my mouth in the aftermath. Yo, that was like so brutal. I read Brute's name and I wrote Bruful. That's so painful. But $480, that was how much they cost for 2 teeth, the 2 wisdom. I'm like, nope. I'm gonna keep them in my mouth for the rest of my life. If I'm in pain, if I can't open my mouth, and to be honest, if I can't open my mouth, I can't even talk to chat. So, Hi, Scotsman, welcome in. The pain train. But we like the hype train. After the pain train, we like the hype train in here. Worse braces. I think, should I be glad I don't have braces? I've heard the horror stories of braces. I'm gonna eat ice cream. Anyone want one? What are you getting? I want vanilla with sprinkles and a waffle cone. That's my favorite. Help, why? Hi, Diamonds. It's good to see you again. Hype, 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 hype. Hype, 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 hype. Hype. It is the last day for the 35% to go bye-bye. Ow! Why am I getting concussions? I didn't do anything. I just existed. Stop. Hi, Diamonds. Hi, Bats. It's good to see you again. Hello. Will the timer hit 0 today? No, that's like... 79. No, wait. Ooh, hold on. I'm doing my math. That's like 79 days. I'm reading that right. 45 is the hour. No, that's the minute. I'm sorry. 79 hours. Yeah, we're not. No, I'm not streaming 79 hours. Who's going to watch me? No, I'm kind of glad that we actually reached the goals. Especially somebody decided to go crazy on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Worldwide power goes out. Are you sure? You guys will be fine. That's okay. I'll bring the Pikachu out. Pikachu. Do the Thunderbolt generate that electricity? It'll be fine. Power goes out. Don't worry. We have the Pikachu. It's okay. Everything is going to be okay. Ow! Electric Terrain. Oh, even better. Even better. Bats, thank you so much for the 85 streaking. Let's go. 85. You guys are doing pretty well with like catching up with the stream streaks. I can never. I keep forgetting. I get reminded and I forget. And that's ADHD, you know. Neko, are you gonna be an evil kitty for me? Are you gonna be an evil kitty? Look at Neko being an evil kitty. Look at him plotting. Look at him being a really, really bad kitty cat. I'm always good. Nah, I can tell there's a little bit of evil. I can tell. Look at Neko being so evil and more evil. I believe it. Neko's always good when he wants to be. Oh, wow! Why you don't let me speak? I'm evil? Prove it. Prove it. What is the most evil thing you have done? What is it? Wait, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I got updates about the cats. So I told you guys about there's twin cats. And we're actually gonna, hopefully next week, I think that's the plan. My colleagues, my sister's colleagues, niece's manager. Holy crap, that's like a mouthful. Why is your tail big and soft? The better pillow for you guys. What is it? We're gonna bring the cats over so they can get to see the apartment. And I'm like, damn, is it time? Will there be a cat cam in the future? Yes. I'm gonna see if I could buy a camera because apparently it's actually not that bad. I could just put one, I'll plop it. I just have to clear up my desk. They did ignore the sniff test. Ow. Okay. Did you pass? Hi, Tiswick. Bop it. Stretch it. Hit it. I don't know what the rest is. Could there be a redeem to give a treat a cat? Ooh, we could. We could. I gotta. So they're twins. So I gotta like also get. We're gonna have to get like collars just to identify them. It shouldn't be bad. For the first, why? They're cats. They're fine. Okay. I mean, they're not. It's not like they're gonna be in my room all the time. Oh, they would actually. It depends. You're going to con tomorrow? Have fun! Have fun, have fun! Let's go! Have fun, have fun. Lots of fun now. Lots of fun now. One day I wanna go to the convention. Or a cat head pat. Kitty gets head pat. Okay, all good. 5-hour drive and 2 hours of sleep. Oh god, the 5-hour drive I would. See, for that, if it's like too long, I would, what are my brains thinking of? If I have to drive that far, I'd rather go to the airport, but I don't like airports a lot because the TSA, the getting past TSA, nope, I hated it. The one time I did that, I bought like a plushie. It was like the Simba plushie, and they're like, something suspicious. They almost ripped it. I'm like, I don't have anything in there. Please don't rip it. Why would you rip it? That's like, I spent a lot of money on that plushie. I'm not ready for August allergy season. Oh boy, I'm not ready for August because of no reason particular. I just think August is like, it's crazy. Next month is August though. Not because of other reasons. We'll have with having 4 drive back. Oh god, is it gonna be non-stop? I hope you like at least take a break. Hi Akari! Doing that without a pencil, Kasumi? What do you mean? A pencil. No. Drawing my attention? Yes! I want it to be warmer since the 10 degrees Celsius. Oh no, it's bad. It's, especially this week from what I looked at the temperature, it's bad. I hope you guys make sure to hydrate and make sure to take care of yourself and make sure to get water. Cold ice water. Please drink. No, hold on. Please drink water. Not please drink, meaning yeah, your options also alcohol. No, please drink water. Make sure it's cold and make sure to stay in a nice cold place. Water was that. You know, water. You can also flavor the water. I mean, you could if you want to, but, you know, some people don't like water, so you can flavor it. Slaves like whiskey. Put that whiskey down, Punish. I know what. That whiskey is too strong. Put that shit away. Because once you drink that whiskey, I know exactly what you're going to do, and I'm scared. That's where the fun happens. Lots of fun, chat. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I have sparkling water, aka 7-Up. Okay, good. At least that's good. No, you're just weak. What do you mean I'm weak? No, you're too... No, put that down. Put that down. Put that down. That is the most powerful drink ever. I thought Neko and Light were the worst. Didn't think Punish is the scary one with the alcohol. Drinky. I'm trying to grab my slippers. Wait, does that say diesel? That's a lot of diesel. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Rum is? Oh, well, at least you're not drinking rum. Thank God it's not, you know. Diesel in this economy, yeah, especially the price. Yeah, it's not fun. I literally had to fill up my gas. I'm like, oh, bad time. Some white Jamaican rum, I only take that when I'm sick. Good, at least you're not sick today. At least you're a healthy boy. Let's go. By healthy, I mean he throws cheese at my face. At least everything's fine. Motorbike AK $10 for a full tank. $10 like this. Hold on. I'm gonna do something real fast. Oh shit, it's not even in here. Where is the button? Hold on. Sorry, I'm gonna cool down the bonks because that is like way too frequent. Put a cooldown. Did I put a cooldown? Oh, it's like a minute. Gotta ruin the fun for everybody. So putting it for like that, yeah. There you go. I'm sure it's gonna be. I'm sure it's gonna be drinky Saturday. Oh yeah, well you have to drink on Saturday. You know, food. You gotta make sure to eat lots of food. I'm gonna drink more either tonight or tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be sleeping all day because I'm not streaming. That's my sleeping time. Hi, Maxie. Welcome on in. All right. We have plenty of time. Hello. Welcome in. Yeah, I was gonna say that's really not that bad. Not that bad. Sorry, I'm drinking my tea. At the moment, I always drink my tea after I ate dinner. And I need it. Yes. So I think today we're going to be watching the American, the Fat Electrician. And then I want to watch more Fat Files, though. American Tacos, Stubby and Chips. Well, we're going to learn more about that. Hi, Leon. It's good to see you again. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Happy. Well, I almost said Friday. It's not Friday. It's Thursday. Take care, Psycho. Well, thank you for being here. Every time I say I drink. I drink. I drink. Alright, so only we've been here for 30 minutes. That's actually not that bad. That is not that bad. I mean, if you have $205 per tank, that's still a lot, though. God, that's still a lot of money, though. Man, I hate how, like, expensive everything is. Not the food. This is why I buy junk food now. Hi, Tizzy. It's good to see you again. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome in. Hello. 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 Awa. Awa, awa. Awa, awa. Alright, so should we get started with some reaction videos? I feel like it should be time. So right now I have the cheese bunker, which I thought that was actually fitting that this, because we like the cheese. So America's Secret Underground Cheese Bunkers. That sounds great. I know, it's good to see you again. Hello. Hello. So you made it just in time for some videos. We like the videos here. Also, I want to know about cheese bunkers. The fact that there's cheese, I'm excited. What's the best cheese? I like pepper jack. I don't know. Ever since I tried pepper jack one time, I'm like, damn, I like pepper jack a lot. I love. It's so good. I don't know. Maybe I'm more of like a. I like a little bit of like the spice kick to it. Not that bad. Not bad. Watch for a little bit, but yippee! Pepper jack is really good. Yeah, one time I ordered like a cheesesteak and I'm like, can I have pepper jack with it? They're like, yeah, sure. And I tried that. Whoa. Whoa. Then you're not doing it right. You just left the cheese. Don't eat expired cheese. If it has mold, then you should probably question it if it's blue cheese or not. But I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious. Don't eat bad cheese. Eat the good cheese. You should be eating pepper jack, though. You should. If you're eating bad cheese, it's probably blue cheese. It smells so bad. I think one time my colleague did bring blue cheese. I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? And I smelled it. I'm like, why is it next to my office? So bad. Hi, Aldersons. Good to see you again. Unless you try to skip school. I don't know why you're trying to eat bad cheese. Or work. I mean, I don't think it's worth skipping work, actually. I mean, you could, but don't skip work. Blue cheese is nasty. Some people like blue cheese. I mean, to each their own. I can't. Smell is important. I need food to smell good. If food smells bad, I don't want it. Blue cheese. I know. See, I don't even... No, you can't convince me. What was it? Oh, you know what? Actually, the place that we order our pizza and wings, they'll be like, you want blue cheese and celery? I'm like... Sure. I don't know what other option. Give us the blue cheese and celery. I don't even touch that blue cheese. Back off that blue cheese. I just brought because somebody in this office likes blue cheese. Actually, I don't think so. I think people preferred ranch with their wings. I don't touch it. I just eat the pizza and the... how about ranch and celery? Yo. That is like also... that's like a fire combo, but... Who wants to eat the greens, man? It's not time to eat the veggies. If I'm gonna choose the best cheese, it might be Gouda. Gouda is good. I'm never a ranch person. I feel like it's always basic. I like my sriracha mayo forever and ever. When I tried that the first time, I'm in heaven. Eat that with a chicken sandwich or eat that with the nuggets. I'm trying to think of what other combo that I tried before. Oh, you could do... So I have like this shrimp tempura. I should have done this before, but that's also good. Italian dressing, that's also good. I feel like ranch is like, eh. Italian dressing is always good. I think I've done that with salads. Lots of people just like the flavor of ranch rather than with the food. That's it too. I don't judge. I'm like, I like sriracha mayo. I mean, it's not a dressing, but I like the sriracha mayo. I just care about chicken nuggets, okay? That's all I care about. I like Italian on my salad. I want to try like the pasta ones. I saw one person made it. I don't know. I learned about this like July 4th of last year. What happened? That was like drama. But they talked about the antipasta salad. I'm like, I kind of want to try it. That actually looks really good. Hi, Scrubbing. Dude, I got spicy nuggies from Trader Joe's today and to try out. Have you? Okay, I actually bought these wings and I was like a little scared. Scrubbing, they are so good. Like, put that shit in, like, an air fryer. Oh, my God. I was, like, scared for a little bit. I'm like, oh, I don't even know if it's gonna be good. Ate it. I'm like, yo, shit, this is fire. From Trader Joe's? Yeah. But they're small, though. Snuggle thank you so much for the gift of the scrubbing. Let's go. Actually, hold on. Hold on, scrubbing. Hold on. I should have done this a while ago. Hold on, scrubbing. Hold on. Hold the phone. I gotta grab your name, actually. Hold on. I should clip that and go to Trader Joe's and make shorts for short for us. Yeah, you should. Actually, you know what? I saw one girl on Instagram. She would use recipes from what's it called? From Trader Joe's, and she'll make food off of it. I'm like, that's a thing? I thought the whole point, there you go. I thought the whole point was just they make the food and you just buy it. My sister bought like the masalas, and I'm like, well, I hope that's good. Sometimes I won't. I'm like, I can't eat it because I don't trust it. Now you feel special? Well, you're always sweet. I should buy frozen wings to air fry them again. The skin is always the best part. I'm ready. Hold your phone and wait. What did you write? I hold on. What is that? That's how I type. And ban people. Don't forget about banning. I was on the phone. I'm now on my computer. I don't think I've ever used like Twitch on my phone. I'm always on my desktop. King as always. Neko knows what he's doing. He is a good kitty though. Banning also, yes. We ban people here. No, we're kidding. That's a little extreme if you think about why would I do such a thing? That's crazy. Yeah, but the ones in Trader Joe's, I bought the wings, but I literally got 3 pieces of wings, and I had to like see how much you don't get that much, and I'm like, sister, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's, and I bought like 4 packs of them. She's like, but I don't even know if it's good. I'm like, trust me, you're gonna like this. It's like the best thing I've ever ate, but goddamn, this you don't get a lot after that. It was like $5. I kind of wish it was like more. It's just not. I kind of wish there was. What's your favorite snacky there? There's an antipasto stick that I always take. Oh, you know, they put like individuals. So the one time I was looking at it, I'm like, I'm gonna take the box. Before I would take individuals, but now I'm like, I'm gonna take that damn box. And it was like $23. And the one guy in the cashier was like, yo, this is good. You should, this is my favorite too. And I'm like, mine too. That's why I bought the whole box. It's really good. Like I would eat that. Like, oh my God, it's delicious. They have these lemon bars, which are so addicting too. I'm trying like not to eat them, but they're so addicting. Oh my God. My sister likes the, there's these, oh shoot. Oh, the mochis. She'll get that. She likes the black sesame. I think I know what you're talking about too. Yeah. Try maybe the orange creamsicle. Oh, I love orange creamsicles. I love them. Hi, Bryce. It's good to see you again. Welcome in. Get that whole box of stuff. That store is so small. I was like lucky so like that there's a Trader Joe's, but the parking sucks butt and the store is so fucking small. But I'm like, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. We'll suffer. And you're just like, you don't even have space to move the cart. You're just like, sorry, excuse me. Sorry, I need to grab those nuggies first. Can I have that? Okay, take your time. The store is always filled with old ladies and always bumped into me. I don't think I've ever crossed the old ladies, the ones I have. It's always like a big family that I've noticed. And I'm like, man, I just want to go to this one aisle. The store I work is massive, so my snacks options are big. That's the only, I feel like the snacks options there are not a lot. I like there's these puffs. They have the jalapeno. That's okay. I wish there was better options though. But they do have these like sour cream donuts. I was tempted to get it, but doing like a calorie deficit, I'm like, I'm gonna wait. But it looks really good though. They have cinnamon buns there. They have these also like these fruit leather strips. Every time I go to the cashier, I'll just grab them and be like, here you go. Here you go. I was just gonna grab 2. My sister's like, you always grab those a lot. I'm like, if you try these are really good. Going to the Polish snacks a lot because they're great. I want a Polish snack. Once I'm getting the clippy for a minute from a minute ago. Gimme. That make would make a great short on that. I'm gonna put a strawberry cheesecake Pop-Tart. Strawberry cheesecake. Oh, that's really good. I'm so tempted about the Pop-Tarts, man. Do you guys eat your Pop-Tart when you buy Pop-Tarts? Do you eat that like without toasting or with toasting? I've done it without toasting because we didn't have a toaster. So I just ate it without, but I want to try with the toaster. Well, I have my air fryer. That's fine enough, right? It toasts. Without? Okay, yeah, I've done it without. Never eaten a Pop-Tart. It's very sugary. But as a kid, it's like delicious though. But it's very sugary. I always like the blueberry flavor. Sour cream is in my jam. Actually, I was obsessed with the peanut butter as a kid. Not too much for me. I curse myself, and when I get a sandwich, it's not a small bit. It's like 4 spoonfuls. Man, don't know what it's like to have like peanut. I don't know what it's like to eat peanuts. You guys are lucky. I just hate when you're doing a weight loss journey and they'll recommend like eat the nuts. It's like, no, I can't. Is there another option besides nuts? I get it. Wasn't the brightest kid. Oh, yeah. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I mean, I may be baking this weekend, specifically the peanut recipe. Man, I mean, I can see why people like the peanut stuff. I just can't. That's okay. I'll suffer a little bit. It's fine. It's fine, chat. It's not like I'm gonna suffer. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But like, I think what's worse is like, I'll see. Oh, there's like one with the. I can never go near nuts. Not even your ball sacks. There is one that says that. Thanks, punished. What's weird is the only peanut butter. It's only peanut butter sandwich, but the peanut fudge is mine. The peanut butter fudge. Fudge is good. I can never go near nuts. Not your ball sacks, I'm sorry. And I feel like this is not worth eating peanuts. No, it's not. I love having conversations with people that just don't take allergies seriously. It's like with my family. I've talked about this before. My family doesn't take my allergies seriously before. They're just like, well, why don't you take an EpiPen? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm like, that's not how an EpiPen works, but okay. And then my cousin got married to this one. This person's really nice, but they have the same allergies as me. And then now my family's like, oh, Cass, like, just letting you know, there's some nuts and peas in here, and we care because the other person got sick. I'm like, wow, okay. No, that's not how an EpiPen works. They thought that that's how an EpiPen works. I'm like, that's not how it works, but okay. I barely use mine because I'm trying not to die. It's only for extreme measures, but also you go to the hospital too. They're idiots. It's very stupid. Like, it's so funny. And then now, you know, I have no food allergies. However, there are certain things I definitely can't eat anymore since I don't have the gallbladder anymore. Yeah. And then people just don't understand. Hi, Frosty. It's good to see you again. Listen, if you have a family member or friend that do have allergies, please keep your thoughts. And if you're making food, maybe also make like a alternative. How's your day going? So far, so good. Happy Thursday. Hi, Wolfie. It's good to see you again. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, wow. Welcome in. I see last summer I had so much of the sugar crash. It went on my next day, not from the butt, worse. Not the butt. But I thought the butt is worse. On your. Sugar crash is not fun. Just finished streaming. I'm chilling with here when I heat up dinner. Nice. Nice. We are gonna start watching some videos just to chill for today. I feel like it'll be a nice chill day. Just to watch some fun videos and learning stuff because we love learning. I do want to watch. We should watch The Historian too. I've seen people react to those. Well, no, I've seen people react to those. Meaning, I just see a thumbnail and I just moved on throughout my day. But then I'm like, wait, a lot of people are watching this. I should watch it too. I'm here now. It will be. Oh, chilly. Especially the hot weather. We need a cold weather now. I wish the temperature goes down. It's not. It's too hot. It's too hot. Got it. I'm so excited for future food adventures. Future. Also, remember, if anyone with a sea fantasy, be sure to tell them my shrimpathies. Have you watched the Oversimplified? I don't. No, because I've never heard of that anymore. Oh, that's ooh. I like it. I don't know. That's like. That looks really interesting. That's a pretty decent size. Guys, if you live where I was, you see why I prefer hot weather. I can't stand hot weather. It's like hot. I can't. Like right now it's already boiling, and I normally do my walks, and I can't do my walks because it's too hot. But it's okay. We could probably watch Oversimplified. I think I've seen. Like it looks really interesting because I like history stuff and I like learning things. I thought that. I'm on fire. What? Just stop, drop, and roll. I was walking around my town too, and I was sweating for 5 minutes. I normally like walk around my workplace. I walked for like 20 minutes, and I suffered, and I'm like, it's okay. I just need the steps, man. It's okay. Just need the steps. It's okay. And the summer in the quarter and the school days, I go to my mom's, and it's the coldest weather. Oh God, it's gonna be like freezing once winter hits. It's gonna be cold. Hi, So. Welcome in. Hello. Oh, wow. Actually, you know what? We'll probably watch stuff. We're gonna learn history, y'all. We're gonna love it. I think I'd rather be freezing than be on fire. It's too hot. It's not even fun dealing with it, but it's okay. We'll survive, chat. We'll survive. I can't bring the cold. Dang, I think maybe it's me. I bring in the hot. Stop being fire. It isn't healthy. Stop, drop, and roll, Donda. Stop, drop, and roll. That's what we learned in school. If we didn't learn in school, we're kind of screwed. Also, it's probably the art that I published yesterday that the lovely artist did. Damn, it do be hot. But they can't touch me if I'm on fire, but you'll get hurt. Hi, Olimar. It's good to see you again. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. Also, Donda, I had some cookies today. Dang. I was trying my best, but like I ate a lot of cookies, but it was so worth it though. Those, was it cheesecake cookies? So good. Vanilla is my favorite. Chocolate one is good. Normally what I do is if there's like different flavors, I'll save my favorite one last. I'll eat my it's okay flavor. So I'll eat the chocolate first, and then I'm like, my favorite flavor is next. Oh, I'm gonna savor that. Need the best bite last. You always leave the best one. Is that a hint for a plug to pull up? Bring those plug pull-ups. I don't even know if they have low-calorie ones. I mean, technically, the Japanese snacks are kind of low-calorie. I think one of the snacks you gave me before was like a low-calorie. Yo, low calories are great, man. I want to make some pudding. I don't know why I want pudding now. I don't know why. I saw one video. Someone was making like those dirt pudding or whatever, and it has like the worms. I'm like, I kind of want a dirt pudding. I want some Oreos. I'll make it. Bet you want both white chocolate and cheesecake cookies? Yeah. White chocolate, yes. Dang, I'm gonna get some snackies. Bet. That's what happens when my P.O. box is like out in the open. Well, you know what's funny? Donda, Autumn got the mushroom earrings. Now we both know what our P.O. boxes are now. I told her, well, now I know what your P.O. box is, and she counter argues saying like, well, now I know what your P.O. box is. I'm like, that's a fair point. White chocolate drizzle and cheesecake, yo, that's like the best. I love white chocolate. White chocolate snack. I should make some. Oh, did she? I'm so happy she got them. Did she like them? She was wearing one, I think, and I was like, yes, she wore them. She said she never wore, like, she rarely wears the earrings, but I'm like, yes, they're very cute. At some point, I do plan to use your P.O. box for evil. What? Don't plan. What evil? I am not involved in this evil plot. I am not involved. Evil sounds really bad. Evil sounds worse. I mean, I could, the only way I had to do the, what's it called? The partner pushing. I did like this whole like, oh yeah, because you have to reach like a certain goal for the part, like the, what is it? The points. I wanted to do the 300 points. You have to do it like simultaneously. But then I found out apparently it expires if it's not consistent, which I was like, huh, okay. But that's how people found my PO. Oh really? Oh, Scotsman says he's evil. He ain't that evil. I think Neko's evil. Punish is evil. I see Punish lurking over there. I see Punish like over there lurking. I see him ready to press a button. Actually, I'm ready for him to like submit something. I don't know why. I have like a feeling like he's gonna be like, yeah, I submitted something. You're right about that. Huh? Oh no, you don't lie. Don't lie. You know, no, don't lie. Don't lie, Neko. I've seen what you did. What is your most evil? I think Nekko's the most evil. He's a money launderer. I'm just playing Apex. Oh shit. Okay, that's evil. Never mind. Last cover test I took was neutral good. That's actually not that bad. Neutral good sounds actually pretty decent. Nekko is a money launderer, chat. Just saying. I don't ask about. I found that out the other day. What? You want evil? Should I learn how to play League? Okay, that's actually that's probably like the worst. Holy crap. Don't be evil, okay? Be like semi-evil, okay? I like to link chaotic good whenever I play Fallout. Oh, I want to play Fallout again. I've been replaying AC Unity. Oh, wait. Wait, that sounds familiar. Hold on. AC. I don't want to go to university. AC. Not an AC unit. I already have an AC unit. Oh, wait, this one. I want to play that. Hi, Rubalox, welcome on in. My most evil. I watched people for years and didn't subscribe. Oh, I missed the sniff test. Okay, you already sniffed. I ended up breaking Warframe somehow, and it was funny. How'd you break Warframe? Which I need to, like... Donothon's done. I will sit down and play Warframe, because apparently there's a lot of stuff I missed. Good cast. AC unit. What are you talking about? Did you not know there's an AC unit? In AC Unity? There's a unit there. That's like a...
Is that a boy smell? Yeah, I smell it. Boy smell. I smell a boy. What is a boy doing here? Oh.
Yeah, why is there a boy in here? Why is there a boy? Why is there a boy? Why is there no girl smell? Actually, no, that's probably obviously the girl smells like floral. You're just down bad. Listen, that is like 1.0 Cass, I think. That's like...
That's quite big. Impressive.
Impressive. That's impressive, chat. Nice. Nice. He smells punished. He's a stinky boy, 100%. That's why he grabbed all those cheese. One of the new frames serious in the Orion, I used the alt, which caused my game to stop tracking my relics and go, oh, that's bad. I thought it would be like maybe not a bad, oh, that's a worse one. Oh, dang. I would be so pissed. Oh, man. Ah. Shaj. Hi, Alchemic. It's good to see you again. Welcome in. Hi, Vamp. It's good to see you again. Hello. Welcome, man. So I lost 10 relics to it, and I need the parts. That's so bad. I would have rage quit. I'll be like, after all that, no. Then I'll go back and be like, nope, I need those back. Nope, I gotta find a way to get those back. I'll be so irritated. I hate glitches. Well, I mean, you know what the worst glitch is? When you play Fallout. I still have flashbacks of Fallout New Vegas, which I do want to play, but that means... Wait, does that mean I have to... Oh, I probably have to download mods. Oh, man. Just, I'm done at this point. Same! Damn, I really do like that sometimes, right? Just got done helping my grandparents with the yard work after I got work. I'm ready to rest for the evening. Was it like... I don't know, like, if you got the heat wave. It is boiling. Guys, it is not fun dealing with the heat wave. I need to put some water in the fridge just to cool them. 92 degrees, that's still fucking hot. I don't know why that's still fucking hot. That's still too hot. Hi, Demon. It's good to see you again. Oh, shit. I'm the reason. Oh, hold on, chat. I gotta leave because apparently I'm the one that's causing this. Okay, hold on. I'm the one causing the heat wave. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. Bye. Oh, wait. Hold on. Bye. Wait. Hold on. Bye. still didn't work. My tail's like, not today. Chat stream? No. I'm telling you later. Quit. I'm the evil here. Guys, I'm not. I'm not using the G word. Word game. I mean, we're gonna do the word game once the ads happen, cause gotta get that brain working a little bit. I thought you guys were gonna cause chaos. I do want to buy like the book. I don't know why. I want the puzzle book with the crosswords and the word search. I like those puzzles. It was like a dog hiding behind the shirt that doesn't fully cover it fully. Oh my god. I feel like dogs are really, I don't know, maybe dogs are bad hiding. Cats, they hide really well. I can't wait for that to happen once we get the cats, which I'm excited. Twin kitty cats. Oh, my sister already figured out the name for the cats. Oh, and I'm like, oh, I guess we don't need to decide what name. Sorry, chat. The sister already decided the name, so we already found the names, and I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be so impossible to like, they're gonna hide. What hides best? Crocs. Oh yeah, shit. I've seen the Crocs in the Florida. I mean, cats don't have bones, so they have advantage. The fact that like even in like a gate. Oh no, they don't care about the gate. They don't care how small the gate is. They can fit through. Ambush hunters, dogs ain't. Unless the cats were raised by dogs. I'm still thinking the one where the cat just barked. And I'm like, this cat is not going to survive. Because you hear the cat barking. You hear just like, and I'm like, what? Oh, you're not going to survive today. Alchemic, thank you so much for the 160s streaking. It's true, I am boneless. Oh yeah, and that's why you caused the chaos. My dog ain't sneaky. He only got 3 legs. He could try to hide. Or dogs raised by, I think I've seen a dog raised by cats though. Gonna eat the dinner? Go get some dinner. In 5 minutes, ads are gonna happen, but we'll play like a short word game, and then we're gonna get started with watching some videos. We'll probably watch more Fat Files, and then we'll watch a little bit of the Oversimplified. I think that'll be good to watch. Boneless pizza? What the fuck is boneless pizza? I don't know why I can imagine boneless pizza. There's actually an image of boneless pizza. Boneless pizza. I almost thought you said boneless wing. I'm like, oh, valid. Boneless wing. Yes. Boneless pizza. Hold on. Boneless. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure. There's a season. I don't know what these pictures are. Fries! I like fries. There's no boat. What is this? There's like boneless pizza Baku season 1. I don't know what that is. Hell yeah, that sounds terrible. Hi Tristan, it's good to see you again. Hi Arrowheads, good to see you again. Oh, well that's kind of terrifying. There's Snitchel. Why is Snitchel in there? Snitchel just shows up. Are you down with boneless pizza and this cheesy? What the fuck? Hold on, I'm watching the video right now. That man is shirtless. Oh, good. He's wearing his underwear. That's at least fine. Wait, that's just the pizza. That's just the pizza. What do you mean that's a pizza? Are you down with boneless pizza and this cheesy enough for you? Tons of fans commented on my boneless mac and cheese? What the fuck is boneless mac and cheese? And boneless spaghetti? So I made boneless pizza. Of course, pizza is boneless. And let's see if these comments pass the vibe chat. Legendario. That's just pizza. Actually, that looks really good pizza. That still looks good though. This was February this was posted. Holy shit. That wasn't even like a while ago. Hold on, I want to see what other boneless stuff they made. No, I don't want to log in, please. Please, Instagram. I just want to watch. Please, Instagram. Don't make me go to a private window. I want to see this account. I posted boneless pizza. Oh, God. Oh. What the fuck is... Oh, that's actually really good pizza. I thought that was like a snack on a pizza. I thought that was like... I don't know what that is. Let me check the food cave. Boneless pizza. I'm scared of bone... Oh, wait, no. I have my Discord here. Hold on, I'm switching back. I have my Discord. Ads are gonna start in almost 2 minutes. Let me see, boneless. No, where is my food cave? I'm sorry. What the? Someone's living a sad life. That's like eating cardboard. Oh no, that's like it's in between. That is man, that I only eat that if I'm sad enough. If I'm way too sad, I just don't want cheese or sauce. That's a sad pizza. Oh, that food looks really good. That sushi looks really good though. Oh man, but that pizza looks sad. You should look up French toast pizza. Oh god, French toast pizza. Ugh, I don't know how I feel about that. It's a wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm trying to see if there's a video. French toast sticks. I've seen this creator before. That's a thing. Who knew? Huh. At least the pizza's in the box. You know what? That's valid. No cheese, no sauce. But it's not even on the left side though. The cut is so terrible. Oh my god, it's not even fully left. It's like there's like one in the middle of the meat. Oh my god. Alright, ads are gonna start in like 9 seconds. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a word game up for you guys. And then we're gonna get started watching some videos. Which is perfect timing. Because we like watching videos, chat. Because I like to make sure your brain is working fine. It's gonna be a pain in the butt dealing with oh no, I spelled word game wrong. I don't know what a WAD is. WAD? Buffett. Let me do this. Copy that link. Copy, paste it. Brain ain't working today? Don't worry. There's probably smart people out there. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So, we'll get started. The ads are gonna happen, and then we'll go on our way. So, do the words, chat. I believe in you. If you don't, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to be unadopted. Okay, I'll be right back real fast. Hello. That was fast. Let's go. Liar, liar, plans for hire. Alright, how you guys doing so far? Hey, almost there. Let's go, chat. What's that sound? Oh, that's my fan. Oh my god, that scared me. That scared me. Oh, let's see how well you guys doing. Hey, level completed, baby! See, you guys got this. I believe in you guys. See? This is why you always believe in the chat. It's not that bad. Let's go. Hey, look at chat going. See, we don't need any. We don't. You guys are fine. Level 1 completed, at least. Perfect. Hi, Fiend. It's good to see you again. Nice. Advanced 2 levels. 2 levels. You know what? One more for you guys. Let's see how well you guys got this. I think you guys got this. One more. Alright. Air, you're my next enemy after air. Air. The worst of the worst. Welcome back from ads. We're playing a little bit of the word game. And then we'll get started with the video stuff. That was a scary flashback. Nice. Wigs. Wigs. Wings. Wings, wigs. I feel like this one would not be bad. Everything rhymes with wing and ming and king. Oh, there's no K though. Sing. Does someone got sing? So it's like shine. So winging. You're welcome, Echo. You're welcome. Hi, Lalo. Happy Thursday. It's good to see you again. Hello. Minium. Minium. I keep thinking about Mini Me, you know, from Austin Powers. Mini Me. That's a word. Wait, is it? Ain't no way. That's a word. Minim. I thought that was a fake word too. Oh my god. Sometimes I'm surprised like those words exist though. I love that you know Austin Powers. I watched the movie before. I have to rewatch it again, but I just remember we watched it when we were kids. Yes. Yes, apparently I watched it as a kid. So I want to rewatch it again now they announced it. Mint. Gims. Groovy, baby. Donda, let me just add an extra S to it. Sorry, I like... Donda added a Z. Oh my god, that's really good. I mean, to be fair, that's one way to figure out, like, that has to be the next word, though, but that's, like, funny. Not as groovy as you, Kasumi. I try to be groovy. I try, chat. I try. I worked before. I mean... I feel like it would. Got third place. So you guys got this. I believe in you guys. Alright, let's switch over. Oh, wait. I don't want to have the cast inception. Get in my belly! Come over here! Get in my belly! Sorry, because the amount of times I've seen that redeem, I'm like, I just remember it now. Thank you, Kusumi. You're welcome. Now brain can turn off again. No, but we gotta get you thinking, chat. Gotta get you thinking. Let me switch over here. Alright, we got the Fat Electrician. The brain isn't one of them. Smooth brain. I thonk. You thonk. I don't need to be thinking it's at 1:07 a.m. Listen, when you have ADHD, I've done this before. Sometimes I'll be like, I'll wake up. I'll be like, I should be doing this right now. All right, so we're learning about the cheese bunks. That's what we're learning about today. So we are going to get started for this. This is for the Fat Electrician. Thunk it real good. America's secret underground cheese bunkers. All right, let's go.
This has almost nothing to do with the US military, but it's so ridiculous I can't not talk about it. Today we're talking about America's strategic cheese reserve. Yeah, if you didn't know, the United States currently has over 500 underground cave warehouses spanning across 35 different states,
nice
the
warehouse,
largest of which is underneath Springfield, Missouri, where America, as of August 2022, currently hoards 1.5 billion...
What do you mean 1.5 billion pounds of cheese in the cold storage? Well, I'm glad to know that America's a hoarder.
pounds of cheese.
That's
and
a
just
lot
for the
of
record, I realize
cheese.
I'm uploading this video very close to April Fool's Day. This is not an April Fool's joke. I am 100% serious.
Hey.
El Dorado is real, and Uncle Sam made it out of cheese.
Look, El Dorado, city of gold.
And I know what you're thinking.
Gold
right
with
now, you're like,
cheese.
wow, that's a cool little factoid.
Wait,
I can't
Chad,
wait.
that means we can actually steal the cheese right now. The fact that America has that much cheese, let's just go. Let's just go rob some cheese. It's underground. We can figure things out. It's El Dorado of cheese. They better have the good. If it's blue cheese, we can't touch that. We don't like the blue cheese
to
here.
share that with my buddy at the bar one day. But no, this is going to infect your thoughts for the rest of your life. You're never going to see the world through the same lens ever again. I mean, for example, let's just say you're at home watching The Walking Dead. You're going to come to the realization there'd be way more fucking cheese in the apocalypse than that. Okay?
That's
You're never going to be able
true.
to watch Mad Max again without thinking about cheese. You have to come to the terrifying realization that you live in a world where there is a greater than 0%
Oh my god, the
chance.
moon is made of cheese! But also, that's a good point. The fact that, like, now if you watch something about an apocalypse, it's like, America got that cheese. What apocalypse? Everybody know now they could just go underground and not worry about the cheese. Like, they don't have to worry about food. Get the cheese. I feel bad for someone lactose intolerant, though. You know? Where's my government mandated cheese wheel? You gotta fight for that, Lalo. They should be providing it to every household.
That one of these underground cheese caves gets mistaken for a government facility and gets nuked in World War III, and we're gonna have to deal with a radioactive tsunami wave of nacho cheese. And this is real life. So I asked myself one question: how on earth did America get to this point? Because I know it didn't happen overnight. And what I found was the craziest real-world example of a butterfly effect that I have ever seen. And believe it or not, it all actually ties back in with last week's video of the ice cream ships of World War II. If you missed that, the super abbreviated version, basically the US government banned alcohol during Prohibition in the 1920s. Because of that, all the bars in America turned themselves into ice cream parlors to stay in business. Ice cream stepped up to fill the social void left by alcohol. If so facto, there was like 2 generations of Americans that treated ice cream like it was alcohol.
I mean, if you get the good ice cream, like, yeah. Listen, if I go to Dairy Queen, I buy like a large, and that is like, America's size large is like extra large. I will buy like, if I have to get my vanilla ice cream, or if I have to get my favorite Blizzard that's vanilla, whatever, I will buy an extra large and save that, because I will eat that shit. I will eat it. But we are swallowing the whole cheese wheels and stay healthy, just like Skyrim. I feel like at this point we're going to be curing lactose intolerance. Not a thing.
As I'm sure you can imagine, this would drive up dairy consumption. Combine that with the fact that the 30s and 40s is when refrigeration would become readily accessible, meant that for the first time in human history, there was such a demand for dairy products that farmers could exclusively become dairy farmers, meaning that this would be the birth of the entire dairy industry. And honestly, it worked out great. Right up until it didn't in 1949. 1949, 4 years after World War II, the American military is downsized, there's not an entire horde of young men eating 10,000 calories a day, and America's not exporting anywhere near as much food to other countries for war relief, meant that there was a decrease in dairy consumption, or a dip in the dairy market. As this became a bigger and bigger problem, the government had to step in because they weren't about to let the entire dairy industry implode, because, I mean, let's face it, that would be utter catastrophe. So the USDA stepped in and said, hey, you know what, we're gonna buy all the excess milk. Okay,
Mine?
pause. Thought experiment. You're a dairy farmer. You make all of your money by selling milk. And then suddenly a couple
Guys, profit, okay? Be a dairy farmer. You're going to make a lot of money. Doesn't matter if someone's lactose intolerant. Profit. Just saying. Just think about it. We need milk. Therefore also cheese. Profit.
years back, motherfuckers quit drinking milk, aka you made less money. Now the government has come out of left field and said, hey, we're gonna buy all of the milk. What do? You make more fucking milk. And that's exactly what happened. So just to be clear, there was already too much milk. Now there's definitely gonna be too much milk. So naturally, all the milk starts flowing in. The government has absolutely no idea what to do with it, so they turn it into cheese, that way it doesn't expire. That part makes sense, but now what do you do with all the cheese? They have no clue.
It's not as good as it sounded working dairy, never mind, Chad, no profit.
And hope the problem goes away. But it doesn't go away because every single presidential administration through the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, they all continue to buy up excess milk to prop up the dairy industry, turn it into cheese, and stash it away in these caves. It literally turns into a giant political game of kick the can down the road because nobody wants to be the president that crashes the global economy by not buying enough milk while sitting on top of a mountain of cheese, which, understandable, I don't want to be that guy either. Then, fast forward to 1980, Ronald Reagan, aka the small government guy, gets elected, finds out that the US government is sitting on top of 500 million pounds of cheese and spending $1 million a day to refrigerate and store it, and he looks at this whole issue like a beaver looks at running water. Absolutely fucking not. We can't have it. So his administration goes about figuring out the cheapest way to solve this cheese problem. Obviously, we're gonna throw it all in the ocean. However, having at least
Okay.
the foresight to understand that that would cause political backlash, he wanted to see how the public would receive it, so someone from his administration shows up to a White House press conference with a 5-pound block of moldy cheese and is like, hey, we got 500 million pounds of this shit. How would you guys feel if we threw it in the ocean? It'll be fun. We'll save money on cheese. We're gonna find out if blue whale...
Yay! Well, no, it's not pollution, but yay! Now the fishes will be happy with a lot of cheese. Hopefully they're okay with the moldy cheese. I'm pretty sure they'll be fine. I'm pretty sure the whales will be fine, right? Yeah, the whales will be fine with a lot of cheese. Hi, Julio. Welcome in. I think we'll be fine. Grace, bro, thank you so much for the 22 months. Thank you. Let's go. More ocean trash. Yay!
are lactose intolerant. It's going to be a great science experiment. The public did not go for it. They kind of felt like, hey, I've paid taxes for the last 40 years. You've turned those taxes into cheese. I would at least like the cheese. So then the Reagan administration took the 55-gallon...
That looks like butter. That's butter.
drums of cheese, cut it up into 5-pound blocks, packaged
That's
it, and spent
butter.
the remainder
Don't
of his
lie to me.
administration funneling 300
That's
million pounds
butter.
of cheese into impoverished and elderly homes. And this is where we get the saying, government cheese, from.
You're gonna end up eating a steady diet of government cheese and living in a van down by the river.
The U.S. government would then continue to give out government cheese until the 1990s when they seemingly ran out, because as of today, all 1.5 billion pounds of underground secret cheese in America is privately owned by corporations like Kraft and Velveeta. And this is the part where I wanted to end the video.
Tab, Kraft or Velveeta. I mean, technically, you can make your own. It's actually much better. But if you're stuck with, like, buying Kraft or Velveeta, because I've never touched. The last time I touched was like Kraft, but I've never tried Velveeta before. Hi, Snugglefox, welcome in. Free government cheese. If in van life sounds pretty sweet, just don't let it be a white van, Lalo. Everything's gonna be fine.
On a happy note of the government
just
made
don't
a
let
mistake,
it be like
they
a white
fixed the
van.
mistake over 50 years. Happy ending.
Ow,
Hooray.
also.
However, it didn't really make sense because something happened in the 1990s where the government was able to stop buying the excess
I've never had
milk.
it.
What happened? And that's when it hit me. It was absolutely the Got Milk ad campaign, the biggest, most iconic ad campaign of all time.
I swear to God, you see these in the school. Got Milk. Oh my! So they were. Oh, there was a thing from. You know, I thought they were pushing me to drink some milk. I didn't trust those ads. I also, at the time, I never liked drinking milk because every time my mom would make us drink milk, I threw that shit out. And she gets no. Ha! I don't touch milk.
I mean, every cafeteria in every school in America had a bunch of posters of famous athletes with milk mustaches saying, "Got milk, drink your milk." I vividly remember commercials as a child telling me that if I didn't drink enough milk, my arms would literally fall off my body.
Well, Mr. Miller told me he never drinks milk. Look at him.
Oh, Mr. Miller, no!
No, that's not good.
Mr. Miller! No, Mr. Miller! That's okay. He'll grow back those arms. Oh my God.
Got milk.
Surely this is what inspired an entire generation of Americans to eat and drink more dairy products, right? I mean, yeah, probably, but looking back on it now as an adult, doesn't it seem just a little bit weird that it wasn't a particular company putting on all these ads? Like, if there wasn't one company profiting from selling all this milk, where was all the money coming from? I mean, it almost seems like the government launched a giant psychological operation, ad campaign, just so that they could offload milk so they wouldn't have to keep contributing to their mountain of cheese. Well, I'm gonna take this off now because that's legit exactly what happened. In 1995, the U.S. government created a non-profit organization known as Dairy Management Incorporated, and their entire job was to get the American people to eat and drink more dairy products. Literally,
my brain almost thought he was gonna, because we were talking about cheese, I thought he was gonna be like, I want Americans to eat some cheese. Hi, Cosmic! It's good to see you again. I was like, I don't think we need that much cheese, though.
A cabal of individuals plotting behind the scenes to get people to eat more cheese.
Your head
it's the cheesiest conspiracy of all time. And I'm not even kidding. Anything that has ever been sold or marketed that involved way too much cheese on it, this company is behind.
Julio, thank you so much for the 170s. Streaking. Also, Ow Cosmic. Ow with cheese.
Reason that Taco Bell started selling steak quesadillas. They were behind the Got
Like
Milk ad campaign. In 2002, when Pizza Hut had the Summer of Cheese event where they put way too much cheese on all their pizzas, this is who was behind it. In 2010, when Domino's almost went out of business, they gave Domino's $12 million to stay in business and then gave them a bunch of cheese so that they could put extra cheese on all of their pizzas, and that was their entire proposition for staying in business. Hey, our pizzas have more cheese on them now, so they're good. It is absolutely insane. So I did it. I found the world's cheesiest conspiracy, but then I found leaked internal documents from DMI. And they are the funniest fucking thing I have ever read in my entire life. We go ahead and read one for you now. It's a letter from Pizza Hut to DMI regarding a meeting they recently had. July 6, 1999. Dear Greta, we wanted to express our thanks once again for a wonderful meeting last week. We appreciate your team taking the time to share some very valuable information and creativity during our brainstorming session. Everyone is very excited about the presentation you gave regarding DMI's available resources and cheese industry insights. We look forward to working together to develop many cheese ideas we've discussed. We believe this is going to be a valuable partnership for both Pizza Hut and DMI. Let's sell more pizza and more cheese! Exclamation point. Thank you again for coming to Dallas. We look forward to talking to you soon about our partnership opportunity.
I read Lord of Cheese. That does say Lord of Cheese. Oh my god. That's actually in a document. Lady of Cheese. Oh my god. I know why they called it that.
We will call you next week to discuss the next steps. Sincerely,
Lady
Derek,
of Cheese.
Lord of the Cheese, and Liskrin, Lady of the Cheese. Even they know that this is a fucking joke. Why is this such a joke? Well, because Dairy Management Incorporated, while it is a non-profit, they don't actually have to raise money for themselves like most non-profits do, because they're also a government checkoff program, which means every dairy farmer in America is legally required, whether they want to or not, to send this company money so that they can advertise on their behalf.
No,
and
thank
their
you.
annual budget is like $140 million a year, with their CEO and top-level executives all making right around $1 million per year. Okay, if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I'm trying to tell you there is a group of people in America getting paid $1 million to convince Americans that cheese is awesome. Okay, that's like trying to...
I spend every year just so, please. Ooh, I dropped something. What the fuck? Oh no, Brandon. He broke. We need you to like the cheese. Oh my god. Hi, Skeldrick. It's good to see you again. I forgot he did a cheesecake cover in this video. Insane. I broke Brandon. Don't tell Brandon I broke him. He got destroyed. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. I don't want him to yell at me. He's fine, chat. He's okay. He's fine. Also, the fact that they want sorry, it still makes me laugh that they're still trying to convince him with the more cheese. That's still funny to me. I want to get paid $1 million a year. Yo, same profit. Is that the picture of Stevie Wonder? Is it? I think that is. Oh no, I don't tell anyone. You already broke him in the ASMR. Don't tell him. Oh, you already broke him with ASMR? Yeah, as long as they whisper in his ear. He's not gonna get mad at me. I broke the other one. Hold on, chat. I'm not gonna get yelled at today. Not today, chat. I lost like 2 more, and I don't know what happened to the other ones. Don't tell Brandon on me. Don't tell him that I broke him. He's not broken, chat. Okay, I fixed it, I think. Sorry, I got really excited the fact that I want to get paid $1 million just to convince people to eat the cheese.
Fucking explain to Stevie Wonder what nothing looks like and getting paid $1 million for it. He already fucking knows that, okay? It makes no goddamn sense. Cheese is so fucking good
Yes.
that it is the one thing on earth that if you were allergic to it, We're not going to say you have a cheese allergy. No, you're lactose intolerant. We're not going to say you're allergic because we all know you're going to eat that shit anyways.
That's
because
so
the consequences are worth it. Am I upset right now? A little bit. Is it because I'm jealous? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's basically selling ass candles to dogs and getting paid $1 million for it. It is the most ridiculously easy job on the planet, and I'm so mad that it's not mine. Anyways, I guess if you made it this far in the Unhinged TED Talk,
I'm not
in
gonna
conclusion-
lie. I also lactose intolerant. I don't even give a shit. I love cheese. Like, no, I don't even care. If I need cheese in my sandwich, anything else, no. Prince of the cheese.
US
I'm not the
government
prince of
banned
the
alcohol
cheese.
in the 1920s. It set forth a ripple effect through time, and now some dude in 2023 has my dream job of making $1 million a year to convince people of some shit they already knew.
But
and
Pepper
the
Jack
US has
Cosmic.
1.5 billion pounds of cheese
Pepper
hidden in an
Jack.
underground cave network. Fucking the more you know, I guess. Thanks for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch at fatelectrician.com. Quack bang. Out. I'm gonna go eat some fucking cheese.
Steak better. Steak is good. That's really good. Alright, so we learned more about the cheese. I want to make $1 million a year to eat cheese or whatever. I just want cheese, man. That sounds really good. Cheese is really good. Well, watch another one. Ooh, wait. I want to learn about the Hercules, Peter the Giant, Francisco. Wait, that sounds really interesting.
Quote, without him, we would have lost 2 crucial battles, perhaps the war, and
Cosmic is the reason the government is spending $140 million to convince him to eat more cheese. So that's one way to piss people off, to say cheese is overrated. No. I'm pretty sure 100% someone will get pissed off, be like, how fucking dare you talk shit about cheese? Time to retire as a wolf goddess and become the goddess of cheese. No, I don't want to. Hi, Krim. It's good to see you again.
with it, our freedom.
By the way,
George
we're learning about America's Hercules, Peter the Giant, which I'm interested.
Washington. And the fact that you probably have no idea who I'm talking about is a tragedy that we're gonna fix right now. Today
I'm
we're talking about Peter
psycho.
Francisco, aka the Virginia Giant, also known as the Virginian Hercules
He's about
or
to
the
fight them.
Giant of the American Revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, I've wanted to make this video for years, and I've
punch
worked
me.
on and off on it
Which,
for
you know,
years, but
valid.
the problem is everything about this man online reads like an urban legend or a myth, and I don't make videos on urban legends, I make videos on things that actually happened. The urban legend is essentially this: a 5-year-old boy washes up on the shore in Virginia, he doesn't speak English, he speaks Portuguese, he winds up becoming a blacksmith's apprentice where he grows to a staggering size of 6'6", 280 pounds.
Damn.
Now, obviously,
That's-
that's a large
yeah.
man by
Damn.
today's standards, but it's not like freakishly insanely big by today's standards. But you gotta remember, this is the mid-1700s. The average man is only 5'5". George Washington in this era is renowned as being a giant man. He's only 6'2".
I don't know, chat. 5'5". Look at George Washington. They called him a giant. You're also a giant.
190 pounds. This guy is 4 inches larger and
They really don't? Why? You would think, like, Virginia, like, you learn about it. You're telling me they don't?
100 pounds heavier.
What's up with
and
that
he has
school?
what can
What the
only be
heck?
described as superhuman strength, because despite his massive size, which would imply that he's very strong, he was somehow able to lift an 1,100-pound cannon barrel onto his shoulder and carry it off the battlefield so it didn't fall into the hands of the British at the Battle of Camden. Then, according to legend, after hearing about this and seeing him on the battlefield on other occasions, George Washington himself commissioned the creation of somewhere between a 5-foot and 6-foot long broadsword for Peter Francisco that was so large and so heavy, the average man of that time couldn't even unsheath it.
That's not a knife.
Can I see the sword? Not just for reference sake. I want to see his sword.
That's a knife.
Francisco then proceeded to carry that sword into battle at Guilford's courthouse and cut 11 British soldiers in half. And somewhere along the way, he once also got into a bar fight by himself against 11 British dragoons, beat all of them, and then stole their horses. And that is the legend of Peter Francisco, but I now believe that I have the full story.
His
and we
sword.
completely
You want to see what?
intellectually
His sword. Not that sword. You guys are nasty. Not that sword. I'm talking about the fact that they had to create the sword so because it's 6 foot. I was curious to be like, okay, if we compare, I'm curious.
with you, I cannot prove beyond the shadow of a doubt with hard evidence and primary sources that this is exactly how everything went down. But this is the best guess, and we're gonna get to it right after a word from our sponsor. What are you doing?
Look what the Easter Bunny got me.
Oh, he got you a Ninja Turtle?
Aww.
Yeah.
You know what the Easter Bunny's tax rate is?
No.
It's 0.
Oh.
0.
Yeah. Good job. All right, you guys know the deal. Delete Me, online subscription model. You give them money every month. They turn around and make sure that data brokers on the internet aren't selling your personal information.
Don't worry, I know what you're talking about. Thank
In
God.
practice, it gets rid of your personal info. Isn't just floating around the internet for anybody to be able to buy for a couple of bucks. Ken, I know what you're thinking because I thought the same thing. I don't want to give Delete Me all my personal information either. I'm trying to get my personal information off the internet. Why would I give it to an internet
I
company?
can't skip
You're only
these,
after
okay,
your
Chad, by
personal
the way.
information. It's
So
honestly
we're just
kinda
gonna
creepy.
chill
I
with
gave
this.
them my name and
Sure.
my email address, and that was it. They came back to me a couple of days later and was like, is this your address or one of your previous addresses? It was. Is this your mom's full name? Uh-huh. Is that your dad's full name? Uh-huh. Are you related to this person? Did you go to this high school? They knew everything about me and knew exactly who I was just by me giving them my name and my email. All I had to do was answer a couple of yes or no questions as to whether or not that was in fact me, which it was, at which point they're like, cool, go ahead, pay for our subscription service. We'll go to all the data brokers where we found this information and force them to delete it. And as long as you keep being a paying member, they will continue to monitor all these data brokers for your personal information. And if these data brokers do acquire it again, they will force them to delete it again. In my opinion, it's definitely worth it. I've been using them since
Your ice cream
before
was
they were
melting,
paying
so I
me to
ate it,
talk
Kaz.
about them, and I'm gonna keep using them
Why?
after they quit paying me to talk
Don't
about
eat
them.
my
If you wanna
ice
give it a
cream. That's
try,
my
I'll have a
secret
link and a
stash ice
discount
cream,
code down
man.
below. Let's get back to the video.
Oh, chapter 1? Shit, this is on the
Our
test.
story
Fuck.
begins in 1765 at the docks of City Point, Virginia. One of the men working the docks this day is a guy by the name of James Durrell. There's a big ship anchored out there, and then he sees that the whaling boat is getting rowed closer and closer to the dock, so he goes out to the dock to meet these people to see what they want. As they get closer and closer, he can start to see, okay, there's some grown men, and then what appears to be a child on board. They get closer and closer. Eventually, they pull up to the dock, don't tie off or anything, just hand him a 5-year-old boy, and then row away. So James is like, what the fuck? And those guys just keep rowing. So he looks.
Quickest adoption. Here you go. Just roll back out. What the fuck? Why did I got a 5-year-old child? Congratulations. It's your responsibility now.
Down at this 5-year-old kid. The kid is in very, very nice clothes. He's got silver buckles on his shoes that are the
Time to sell
letters
it.
P and H. Like, it's very apparent that whatever family this kid comes from,
flavor ice
that
cream?
family
No.
has money. So he looks at this 5-year-old little rich kid and is like, what is going on? Who are you? And the kid just like looks at him blankly. And then he comes to realize, okay, this kid, he doesn't speak English. So he resorts to the timeless classic. My name is James. James, what's your name? And the kid looks at him and says, Pedro Francisco. All right, Pedro Francisco.
Good.
The P and H boot buckles are starting to make a little bit more sense now. We don't call people Pedro here. This is America. Your name's Peter now.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Oh, Peter.
From here, not really knowing what to do, maybe somebody's coming to pick this kid up later, so he takes him up to the
Sorry,
wharf,
Peter.
gets the kid fed. The whole day passes, nobody comes to get this kid. So they get him a bed, he stays the night, and he ends up living there for weeks, and nobody's coming to get this kid. Nobody knows who he is.
They probably don't
From
know
here,
he's-
they start
he's
theorizing. They figure out,
gone.
you know, this kid speaks Portuguese. Maybe he was kidnapped by those guys, and then they decided to back out and dropped him off, or maybe they were trying to hold him for ransom, and they weren't going to pay the ransom and didn't know what to do with the kid, or maybe he was taken on as a captain's apprentice, and the captain took the money to take him on as an apprentice, but didn't actually want to train him, so he just dropped him off at a dock somewhere. We have no
normal.
idea. And nobody would know for sure who this kid was or where he came from until like the 1970s. In 1971, a doctor would go to Terceira Island in the Azores island chain off of Portugal, and there he would set about figuring out who Peter or Pedro Francisco actually was. And he found that there was a Pedro Francisco born on the island in 1760 to a fairly wealthy family, and that wealthy family had a bunch of documentation on the island. They had birth certificates, death certificates for the mother, the father, the siblings, but for Pedro Francisco, there was only a birth certificate, no death certificate, no other documentation
knew who
proving
the family
that he lived
is.
on that island other than that, which strongly suggests that he was kidnapped. But nobody's gonna figure that out for 200 years, and there's this kid living inside the wharf, and eventually the local authorities come by and they're like, look, this kid can't live here forever. We're gonna have to take him and put him into an orphanage. And the workers at the wharf, they've come to like this kid. He's starting to learn English. He's a nice kid. He can stay here with us. You don't have to ship him off to an orphanage. And the local authorities are like, absolutely not. We're not gonna let a bunch of dock workers raise a kid.
What are you talking
No.
about?
So the workers wanna
Don't
make sure he goes
judge
to a
them.
good
They're
home.
probably good parents than the other parents out there. They're fine. They'll feed him some fish and meat or something.
Call up somebody they know, this wealthy guy in town, a guy by the name of Judge Anthony Winston, who lives on this massive plantation right outside of town. He comes by, visits the kid, he likes the kid, he agrees that he'll take the kid in. The judge tells the local authorities, I'm gonna handle it. It's 1764. Judge says he's gonna take care of it. Okay, the matter is settled. He goes to live in Hunting Tower with Judge Anthony Winston.
No, we're not feeding the kid boneless pizza, please. There's no nutrients in that. I don't know what the nutrients the kid is going to get if he ate boneless pizza.
We don't know a ton about his childhood. We know that he was never an indentured servant, but we also know that he was never formally adopted. The best guess is that the judge loved him, thought of him as a son, raised him that way, but the judge's wife didn't really care for him and she wouldn't allow him to formally adopt him. So basically, Peter grows up on this plantation getting treated like Jon Snow from Game of Thrones.
Good to see you again. That lady, hey. I could tell that lady's a Karen, but boneless pizza is delicious. No boneless pizza, please.
He's the bastard child that's still, you know, the son of the king. He pretty much immediately starts growing like a weed. Allegedly, he's the size of a full-grown man by the time he's like 8 years old. And obviously, he outgrows the shoes that he showed up at the dock with. And remember, those shoes had those very ornate P and H shoe buckles on them. And the judge didn't want those to get, you know, thrown out or him to lose them because it's the only thing he has that he showed up to America with. So the judge, as a gift to him, has them recrafted from shoe buckles into knee buckles that would go on his pants that he would wear for the rest of his life. We also know that obviously this is the 1700s. He's clearly going to end up working on this plantation, and the thing that he gravitated toward at a young age was blacksmithing, and then he would actually go out and shoe the horses. By the time he was 10, he was almost 6 feet tall, and it was said that when a horse didn't want to get shoed, he could physically hold the horse's leg and shoe it at the same time while it was resisting. We also know that he didn't really get any formal education because he wasn't able to read or write till much later in life. However, he was exceptionally intelligent because he was always hanging out with his new dad, Judge Winston, and all of his buddies. And one of those buddies that came to visit frequently was a lawyer by the name of Patrick Henry that would go on to become Peter Francisco's mentor. If you don't know, Patrick Henry is one of the biggest voices early on in the American Revolution, and Peter Francisco would follow him around from town to town while he delivered speeches, basically stoking the flames of what would become the American Revolution. And this comes to a head on March 30th, 1775, when Peter Francisco is 15 years old at St. John's Episcopal Church in Richmond, Virginia, when Patrick Henry delivers one of the most famous lines in American history, "Give me liberty or give me death." And Peter Francisco is sitting right there when it happens. And this is a tipping point for Peter Francisco. I mean, he's been following around Patrick Henry for years at this point, listening to these speeches. He's already got this huge amount of patriotism and understanding for his age. And then he hears those words, "Give me liberty or give me death." As soon as he gets back home to Judge Winston, he goes to him and asks his permission to join the United States military. And Judge Winston has, you know, the proud dad moment of, I'm really proud I helped raise a man that wants to do this.
This judge sounds like a Giga Chad. Like, the more I'm hearing this, man, he sounds like a better dad than other dads. Like, damn, this dad is so cool.
You're 15 years old. I understand that right now you're 6'5".
Have you seen the video of the world's deadliest sniper known as the White Death? No! We can watch that next. Hello, Bruce Lee. Welcome in.
250 pounds, and I'm looking up at you while I say this, but you're not old enough. We need to give it a little bit more time. And Peter actually ends up respecting his father's wishes, and he waits until he has permission, which would come about a year later on October 10th, 1776, when he would enlist in the 10th Virginia Regiment.
Guys, this is on the test, just saying.
So the 10th Virginia Regiment, a lot like many other American military units at this point in time, early on in the Revolutionary War, it's just a ragtag group of whoever. You've got everything from 16, 17-year-old kids that are showing up, don't even know how to use a musket, and you've got crazy mountain men coming from the wild frontier that have been fighting Native Americans, wearing buckskins, carrying mountain rifles and tomahawks. So obviously, Peter kind of sticks out. He's like 15, 16 years old. He's a foot taller than everybody else. He's 100 pounds bigger, and he can't really shoot a musket to save his life. Because of that, he gets singled out. A lot of the guys are giving him a hard time, and then one day that all changes when this wild frontiersman wearing a buckskin with the rifle and the tomahawk, just like I said, his name's John Allen, starts giving Peter Francisco shit about how bad he is at shooting this musket, and he's ripping into him, and he's like, "You can't hit a cow at 60 yards, and I can hit a squirrel at 200 yards. In fact, I could probably hit a target better with my tomahawk than you can with your musket. Go ahead, Peter. Why don't you go ahead, point to something, I'll hit it with my tomahawk.
Get him, Peter.
So Peter, being the smart kid, he sets him up. He looks down and he goes, "Okay, you see that pine tree? Okay, look like 10, 15 feet up. You see that patch right there where the branches split? Hit that. John Allen jumps up, throws his tomahawk, and splits this thing right down the middle. John Allen whips around as arrogant as ever, like, see, told you I could do that shit. And Peter Francisco just says in front of all the other boys, yeah, that was pretty impressive. How you gonna get it down? Gotcha. Everybody starts laughing their ass off like the kid just set you up. You just lost your tomahawk. Absolutely hilarious. John Allen gets fucking pissed. Peter Francisco, big sweetheart, big teddy bear, actually starts to feel bad for the guy. So he walks over to the tree, looks over at John Allen. He squats down and puts his hand like this and says, John, come here, sit on my hand. And John Allen's like, I'm not doing that. I'm a 170-pound man. I'm not going to let you pick me up into this tree so I can get my tomahawk down. And Peter Francisco, using his gigantic booming voice, just goes, sit! Peter then proceeds to
I was about to sit, but I forgot that I was sitting.
By his ass into the tree so he can receive his tomahawk and sets him back down. Which coincidentally was the last time anybody gave Peter shit. Also, him and John
my audio. Hold on.
Allen became really good friends. Now from here, they get sent off to their first battle at the Battle of Brandywine. Basically, what's going on at the war at this point in time is the British General Howe has decided he's going to take a massive British force, march south from New York to Philadelphia, the home of the revolution, and just crush the revolution right now, right out of the gate. George Washington needs to get there, get past Philadelphia, intercept him to save it so the revolution can live on. So obviously, in order to do that, he's going to have to march all of his men either past or through Philadelphia, and he opts to go through Philadelphia and stage a parade because you got to remember, there's still people that are loyal to the crown, there's people that are loyal to the revolution, and he thinks showing people, here's how many young men are willing to go off and fight for this, you should believe in them, and maybe we can actually win this war. So on August 24th, 1777, 10,000 American patriots marched through Philadelphia on their way to Brandywine Creek to stop the British, Peter Francisco included. Obviously, Peter sticks out marching through this parade, being like 18 inches taller than everybody else. Fast forward a couple of weeks, Peter's gonna see his first taste of battle on September 11th, 1777 at the Battle of Brandywine. Washington's army is set up, blocking all the easy crossing points along the Brandywine River. Washington's plan here is to basically force all the British people under General Howe's command to have
I don't want boobies, don't, not the boobies, not the boobies, not the boobies, not the boobies.
March through these narrow channels to cross the river, and his army is going to light them up in this fatal funnel and win the battle. It's a solid plan. What Washington doesn't know is that a bunch of Tories, people that are still loyal to the British, have went around and then informed the British of the crossing points that aren't guarded or are very lightly guarded, and the British have exploited that to move a massive force into Washington's flank, and he doesn't know they're there. So when the battle kicks off, the Americans get flanked from where they're not expecting it by a massive force, and the American line starts to disintegrate. Very quickly, this situation goes from we're here to stop the British to we need to get the fuck out of here, otherwise we're all going to get captured and or killed, and the American Revolution is over before it's even really begun.
Aw, thank you. Thank you, Dragons. Good to see you again.
So George Washington and Marquis de Lafayette jump into action. They start organizing the retreat, and Nathaniel Greene, aka the Fighting Quaker, takes the men under his command, the men from Virginia, including Peter Francisco, and forms a new line to cover their retreat. So Peter Francisco and his guys get the order. They run out of this wood line into this open plowed field. They're going to set up a new line and cover the retreat of Washington and Marquis de Lafayette's men, and Peter elects to bring some of the wood line with him. According to the story, he picks up what is described as a medium-sized tree and carries it into the plowed field with him.
Guys, because we don't know what Peter looks like, we're just gonna imagine him. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay? That's what we're gonna picture what Peter looks like, and that's my thought process now, because it's like, don't know what Peter looks like. My thought.
And lays it long ways so him and a bunch of other guys can use it for cover.
Want, like, a
so Peter and his buddies are posted up behind this tree, waiting for the order to fire. They get the order. They launch several volleys into the British line as they're approaching, and then they get the order to prepare for the bayonets. They're about to bayonet charge the British. Peter Francisco, oh shit moment, looks over to his right. There's his buddy John Allen. He can't mount a bayonet to his mountain rifle, so he pulls out his tomahawk. Peter Francisco looks to his left. There's his other buddy, Adams. They all stand up and get ready to hop over this tree and make the charge, and Adams takes the round directly
tall
to
Jack
the
guy, because I don't even know what this guy looks like. So at this point, he's just gonna look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm just gonna imagine Arnold. That's it. That's all I'm gonna imagine.
Yes.
They mention he's very tall, so that's the only thing I'm thinking.
And falls over dead. Peter, 17-year-old kind-hearted gentle giant, seeing his friend killed a foot to his left, loses his shit, hops the tree,
I
and
would lose my
charges the
shit
British
too.
before the order's even given, and all the rest of the 10th Virginia follows. And Peter isn't even
Peter's
effectively using his
pissed.
bayonet, you know, like a spear. He's literally out there swinging a 6-foot-tall rifle and bayonet like it is a baseball bat, knocking British in half, and it's described as cutting men down as if it were a scythe.
He ran his sword through that man as though he were nothing. Someone dies every time he swings his sword.
This goes on for a little bit, and then eventually
Okay,
the
don't
British
mess with
just
Peter.
kind of evaporate. The rest of the unit that they were engaging falls back to the other end of this field, and the men under Nathaniel Greene's command continue engaging the British in the shootout.
Dragon,
where they
thank you so much for the 3 streams, Threakin. It's awesome to be here. Always fun. I left my butt off. You're awesome. Aw, thank you. I try my best.
They hold off long enough for the rest of the army to retreat, and it finally ends at nightfall. The American army retreats back to Chester, which is on the Delaware River. The battle did not go how they wanted, but the revolution survived to fight another day. Cutting back
Peter's
to
swinging.
Peter
I mean,
Francisco,
that's the-
after the British that he's engaging
Not what I
in hand-to-hand
expected.
combat are all either dead or retreated, John Allen, who also survived, points out like, hey, Peter, you're bleeding from your leg. He looks down, he's got blood all over his leg. He's like, huh. He then proceeds to go to the field hospital. It is there that he finds out that he has been shot in the leg by a musket, and he is...
Sorry, I don't know why I'm imagining him. I thought he was gonna go, oh. By the way, what's for dinner? I'm hungry. I don't know. He just minds his own business. Shot, miss. It's just a bee stung. The bee stung me. It's fine. Yo, what are you having for dinner? Am I invited for food? Was that what we're doing? Let's go to your place. Let's go eat some food.
By sheer coincidence or fate,
So he
sat
didn't even
down
felt that?
in an aid tent right next to another man who was famously shot in the leg at the Battle of Brandywine, Marquis de Lafayette. Marquis de Lafayette immediately recognizes him as like, oh, you must be the only giant fucking dude moving trees on the battlefield. That was impressive as shit. He then instructs the doctor that is helping him, and only him, to help Peter Francisco as well. Which raises a question for some of you. Why does this Marquis de Lafayette guy have his own personal doctor? Well, because he's kind of fucking important. You see, Marquis de Lafayette isn't his name, it's actually his title. His real name is Gilbert Montier, and he is French nobility.
I'm being beaten up by a guy called Rupert.
Which is weird because King Louis of France made it illegal for French nobility or French officers to go help in the American Revolution. And Gilbert
I knew Andy was evil. I knew it.
over here at 19 years old said, fuck that, I'm gonna go fight in the American Revolution anyways because I want to. This kid is the equivalent of like a billionaire back then, okay? He had an inheritance that granted him $50,000 a month back in the 1700s. It's millions of dollars today. He went down in France to a harbor, bought a ship, sailed it to America, and then got in with George Washington and started helping fight against the British. And later on, he is the one that would convince France to help America in the revolution. It's not an exaggeration to say that if this rich kid didn't get a wild hair up his ass to go fight the British, America might not even exist today. And now Peter Francisco is sitting next to him in the field hospital, and they've just become best friends. So they're hanging out in this hospital tent for a few days. They become really good buddies. Marquis de Lafayette's gonna get shipped out to a bigger hospital for more care. And Peter Francisco, he's young, he's a giant, he's a freak of nature. He's already healed and well enough to get back on the front lines. So before they go to part ways, Marquis de Lafayette is like, hey, what do you want? What can I do for you? I want like a token of gratitude, you know, of our friendship or whatever. And Peter Francisco's kind of caught off guard and he's like, I don't know. I guess I could really use a sword, like a big one, bigger than the tiny ones that you guys are all carrying around. And Marquis de Lafayette is like, obviously, a giant sword for a giant man. I'll talk
wait. So I thought he had the bigger sword. You're telling me he just swung a small sword? Oh, that's where he gets his bigger sword. Oh, I thought he had it previously. You should look up the story of the Battle of Baltimore in the War 1812, specifically he's swinging his gun. That will cause a lot of concussions. The story of the Star Spangled Banner, warning you may cry. I will cry.
Washington for you. And that's it. They part ways, and that's the last he hears of it for a while.
Chapter 3, keep on fighting.
From here,
his gun with the bayonet attached. Oh, okay. So now he got his 6-foot sword now.
Francisco participates at the Battle of Germantown, which would ultimately be another American loss. After that, he is detached from the 10th Virginia Regiment and reassigned to a light infantry unit that is, at this point in time, the cream of the crop, the best America has to offer, in many ways, the Special Forces Green Berets of their day. With his new unit, he sees combat at Fort Mifflin, also known as Mud Island, which would ultimately culminate in another American loss before they have to bed down for winter at Valley Forge. We have no idea of Peter's personal story at Valley Forge, but it's probably because it sucked and nobody wanted to remember it. Basically, they sat there all through winter, froze their ass off. They had very little clothing. Some guys didn't have shoes. They were all starving and afflicted with disease, and a ton of people died. Coming out of winter at Valley Forge, the war resumes, and Peter next sees combat at the Battle of Monmouth in June of 1778. Tactically speaking, this battle results in a draw, which isn't great, but up until this point, America was kind of getting their asses beat every time they met them. Now, coming out of Valley Forge, they appear to be fighting better. So that's good. As for Peter Francisco specifically, he gets shot in the leg again, which he proceeds to walk it off and go to his next battle. And that battle is at Stony Point. All right, here's what's going on at the Battle of Stony Point. Stony Point has this fort. This fort is considered impregnable and overlooks the Hudson River, so no ships could get past it without taking cannon fire. Pretty strategic position. The Americans had control of it. The British, utilizing their massive navy, took a bunch of troops up there, took it over, sending the message to George Washington and the Revolution. Hey,
we're learning about the America's Hercules, Peter the Giant Francisco. He is a giant. The fact that he got shot again, he's like, okay, what's the next battle? Where are we going again? Where are we going now? That man is strong as fuck.
Hey, we can do what the fuck we want. To which George
Washington
Washington famously replied,
I don't even know about this guy.
Bet. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't actually say that, but his actions did. George Washington personally rides up there to evaluate the impregnable defenses of Stony Point, and he comes up with a plan. But first, he needs more intel.
The plan?
He needs to know the weaknesses of this fort from inside the fort. So he has an officer pretend to surrender under a white flag, get inside the fort, and then take a bunch of mental notes of what the best strategy would be. And when he gets that intel back to him, they come to the conclusion that the backside is going to be the weakest. To which George Washington is like, all right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our most elite unit, our best guys, the light infantry that Peter Francisco is currently in. We're going to have them, under the cover of night, sneak around the backside, scale the cliffs, scale the wall of the fort, get in there with bayonets, and kill everybody. In order to do that, we're going to launch a distraction. I'm going to move a bunch of troops up to the fort from the land.
We're going to open fire. The backside is always the weakest, Chad. Just saying. Write that down. I don't know why you need to write that down. It's also very important information for everyday life.
With muskets and cannons at night, so I have their attention, and the guys with the bayonets are going to come up from behind them and take the entire fort. And they're not just winging this, they've thought this out. They take white pieces of paper and have all the American troops stick them in their hats. That way they can identify each other in the darkness of night. They send scouts out days before to get rid of all the stray dogs so they don't have to worry about a dog barking. And the guys that are going to go around the back end and scale the wall are ordered not to even load their muskets because they don't want to misfire. They're going to scale the wall and get straight into a knife fight. Okay, I'm speculating here, but I'm assuming Peter Francisco is pumped about being on this mission. Okay, he doesn't like the whole let's stand in a line and fire our muskets. He's not that good at shooting a rifle. He is good, however, at beating the shit out of people up and close because he's a giant. And that is why he's given a special mission within the special mission.
Does he punch
Peter,
people?
You're going to be the one that gets to the flagpole and rips down their colors. Okay, because you got to remember, this is back in the day. This is basically a giant game of capture the flag. If I get to your flagpole, rip the colors down, and raise my colors.
Brandon, why? Oh, I thought that you were the man speaking. What the fuck? What the fuck, Brandon? Ain't no way he hi Byron and he should. Do I sound like him? Brandon. I mean, no. Dogs were hurt. I didn't like that. Not the doggies hurting. That makes me sad. Not the doggies.
I win, so we're sending in Peter Francisco to take out whoever you've got guarding that flag.
Punch him.
I don't know who you guys got playing goalie over there, but they're about to have a bad day. The plan kicks off on July 16th, 1779, right at midnight when Washington has his men start opening fire on the front side of the fort. After the attack is underway and the British begin firing back, they have the British's attention. The light infantry moves around the outside, being led by Lieutenant James Gibbons. They wade through the waters of the Hudson River, then they scale the walls of the fort, and the first man over the wall is Lieutenant James Gibbons, and the man right behind him is Peter Francisco. As the rest of the men scale the wall,
Peter
they
gonna
begin their
punch
bayonet
you.
attack, and Peter Francisco heads straight to the flagpole. As he approaches it, it is being guarded by a single man, and then the British alarm goes off, but it's too late. There's already
Oh, poor guy. I could just imagine Peter just punching that guy. Oh my God.
This kind of reminds me, I can't remember if it happened during Revolutionary War or the War of 1812, but there was a group of American soldiers trying to figure out how to infiltrate British fort and wound up to see some woman using secret entrance to the fort, so they used the stolen British uniforms and infiltrated, capturing it from the inside. See, that's actually really
hundreds
smart.
of American light infantry inside the fort. As Peter bears down on this lone sentry, the sentry becomes aware of the presence of Peter, and judging by the oh shit look on his face,
Oh
he's
shit!
already fired his musket and he doesn't have enough time to reload. At this point, Peter charges, and to the sentry's credit, the guy stands his ground and he lunges at Peter and attempts to bayonet him. Peter quickly takes one hand off of his rifle, swats this guy's bayonet away. The bayonet just grazes his abdomen, giving him a 9-inch gash across his stomach, and stabs him with the other arm.
Holy
Peter
crap.
then presumably removes the British colors, hoists the American flag, and guards the flagpole for the remainder of the battle, which only lasts about 25 minutes before
I
every
mean,
red
to be
coat
fair, I don't think anybody wanted to be near Peter. If Peter is near the flag, it's like, yeah, guys, let's not go over there. He's gonna beat our butt. We're gonna get punched so hard. Yeah, no, that's actually interesting. The fact that Peter, I would assume, like, because Peter's strength, I would be assuming he's like a little bit slower. But yeah, don't mess with Peter.
inside the
He'll punch
fortress
you.
is killed and or captured. Now it's at this point that I need to keep us on track here. Peter Francisco is 19 years old. He's already fought
Wait,
in
he's 19? Oh my god. Wait, I thought he was much older. Oh my god. This guy's going places. Holy crap, I didn't pay Oh my god. They talked about him his young age and I'm like, wait, what? Wait, how old? Huh? That makes it sound like he's like 20. No, holy crap, 19. Holy crap, guys, what are we doing?
multiple battles in the Revolutionary
This is
War.
at
He's been shot in the
16.
leg
I
twice.
completely
Now has
forgot
a
that he joined at
9-inch
16.
saber wound across his abdomen, and he spent winter in Valley Forge, freezing and starving to death. At this point, it's probably time to take a break.
No.
Yeah, so anyways, the next battle he fights in is Paulus Hook about a month later. We don't know much about what Peter did during this battle, but it was said that he stalked and killed 2 British grenadiers despite his injuries. Next couple of months after that were pretty uneventful, and by December, the army's getting ready to winter down in New Jersey, and Peter Francisco's enlistment is up, so he decides that he's gonna go home.
Oh, okay.
So Peter heads back home, and when he gets there, to his surprise, his aura has kind of shifted in relation to everybody else. He's used to getting stared at and getting looks out in public, but it was always, holy shit, look at the size of that one. And now it's, holy shit, that's Peter Francisco, the war hero. People now know who he is. He has respect from pretty much everybody. Aside from that, life just kind of goes back to normal. He's living at Huntington Tower with his dad, and he's shoeing horses. He's working on the plantation. He's just doing Peter Francisco stuff for like 6 months. Except for, now he does have a new thing. He does like to go out drinking with the boys at the local tavern because, well,
spicy
he served
water
with a lot of these guys. The 10th Virginia Regiment was all recruited from the same general area, and a lot of them also finished their enlistment and came back home. So now he's got a new group of buddies. Then one day the boys are out drinking at the bar. They're having a couple of beers, and then some sergeant from the army comes in and he starts trying to recruit people. Obviously, this starts with swapping war stories, people talking up Peter Francisco, how awesome he is. Next thing you know, Peter Francisco wakes up the next morning after a bender and is then informed that he got so drunk he re-enlisted in the army. And then it gets worse when he...
I know where you're going. Huh? Yeah, Peter, you gotta re-enlist it. What do you mean? Peter, you just got re-enlisted. Ain't no way. He just really wants to go back.
He realizes that wasn't a Continental Army recruiter. That was a recruiter for the Virginia militia.
Oh my
God. I need you to understand how ridiculous this is. Peter Francisco was basically top-level Special Forces operator of his day. He was trained by Frederick von Steuben with the light infantry. He shared the battlefield with Marquis de Lafayette and George Washington, and he just got drunk and accidentally enlisted in the militia. This is like Rambo joining the National Guard, okay? Like, not that there's anything wrong with serving in the National Guard, it's just we weren't expecting that caliber of person to come through the doors. You know what I mean? It's like a high school football team drafting Marshawn Lynch for their running back.
If you just run through somebody's face, a lot of people ain't gonna be able to take that over and 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 over.
But you know what?
Oh,
Judge
shit.
Winston did-
Carlos Mirror, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hi. I hope you're having a good day.
didn't raise him to be a bitch. He said he was going to do it, so he goes off and does it. So Peter
Go,
shows
Peter,
up to the
go.
militia. He recognizes some other guys there. Like there's some guys that have previous actual Continental Army experience.
I know,
so
but
that's
I know.
good.
I was waiting for that audio to keep going. I was like, keep going, keep going, keep going.
But everybody else is just untrained, whoever Joe Blow that showed up with their own gun. Then the man in charge of the militia, Colonel William Mayo, sees Peter Francisco walking by and he's like, oh shit, that's Peter Francisco. Hey, come here. Yeah, you're my bodyguard now. Shortly thereafter, he finds himself being the bodyguard for Colonel William Mayo at the Battle of Camden. Now, at the Battle of Camden, the Americans line up against the British. It's 2,100 Americans versus 4,000 British. The Americans have 1,500 regulars, Continental Army guys, and 600 militia. Peter Francisco and the militia are off to one side of the formation, and the battle kicks off. They're trading volleys back and forth, and the British start marching towards them. So the Virginia militia starts marching at them as well. Now, the problem here is, a lot of militia at the time didn't have bayonets. All of the British have bayonets. So another volley or two gets fired back and forth, and then it becomes apparent they're about to get into a bayonet.
That sounds like a problem. It's okay, we have Peter. Peter will solve this problem. Don't worry, guys.
Bayonet fight, and they don't have bayonets, at which point some of them turn around and start running, and then more, and then more, and then more. They're just running past Colonel Mayo and Peter Francisco. Peter Francisco and the Colonel are yelling at their guys, trying to form them back up, trying to reassure them it's not working. These guys are running for the wood line. And very quickly it goes from Colonel Mayo trying to get his men to stand their ground to, hey guys, can we at least bring the cannons with us, please? I mean, we're in a war. These are kind of important. They're hard to come by. We don't want to lose them to the British. We're going to need these for later.
Yeah.
Let's grab the guns. Nobody
Grim,
listen.
thank you so much for the 3 streams streaking. Hello, Grim. It's good to see you again.
They keep running for the wood line. Thinking fast, Peter Francisco evaluates the situation, looks at the gun. The horses that were pulling it are dead now, and he just kind of like walks around it real quick, then lifts it and breaks the cannon tube free from like the wheels and the yoke, and then proceeds to pick it up onto his shoulder and carry it to behind the Continental line because the Continentals are still in the fight. Now, according to legend, this cannon barrel weighed 1,100 pounds, which let's be honest here, that's not humanly possible. There's nobody on the planet that can lift 1,100 pounds. The strongest men today that are Peter Francisco's height or taller and weigh 400 pounds can barely deadlift 1,000 pounds, let alone hoist up an irregular shaped tube of metal onto their shoulder and carry it through a field. And we know this because they got together and they tried. Eddie Hall, Brian Shaw, and Robert Oberst, some of the strongest humans to ever walk the face of the planet, with the benefits of steroids and modern science, and they were unable to lift a cannon that was even 400 pounds and complete this
back
feat.
then there was like no steroids, so like the fact that Peter is that strong, holy crap. Also, I'm definitely one year not really one of my headphones had died in the replacement. No. Well, thank God it's not ASMR where I'm gonna be like whispering the 1 year. Why'd you say, Kaz? Did you say something? Sorry, I was whispering the other ear. Okay, can you whisper on that ear then?
They came to the consensus that this cannon probably could have weighed somewhere between 300 and 350 pounds, which is the approximate weight of what a smaller cannon during the Revolutionary War would have weighed. So he doesn't have superhuman strength. I can lift 300.
That man has superhero strength. You can't, like, the fact that he can lift that much, and the fact that, like, the strongest men now, they couldn't even lift it, and the fact that also back then there was no steroids. Yeah, don't mess with Peter, y'all. Unless, like, there is someone equivalent to him, but that's crazy. All right, ads are happening, but I'll let you guys play a word game. You like words, right, chat? I like words. You like words? I like words. All right, we'll do a little bit of word game today. In Agile, don't worry, we have games. You got games in your phone? Oh, that's not how you spell ads. That's not how you spell ads. There you go. Oh, wait. I pause. Oh, I spelled that wrong. There you go. There we go. All right, we got the ads paused. You know what also is long? That sword. That sword is very long, chat. That's what I learned. That is a very long sword. That That guy can pick you up and carry you home. He can princess carry me if he wants. I don't want to be princess carried, man. I want uppies. Hi, Shadow again. Thank you for the cheat code. Give uppies. 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 Sorry, I went a little bit demonic on that one. Give me the uppies.
Give me the fucking the uppies, please. Give it to me.
Nah. You're gonna Warhammer, yeah. That's what it sounds like. Like, I'm trying to think of another equivalent. Like, they did mention Hercules, but I'm trying to think of another equivalent. Good job, chat. Good job. Your local Canadian mechanic. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. We'll do a little bit board game so that way, like, everybody's coming back and then we'll get started. What about the Doomslayer from Doom? He's really strong. He is very strong after playing that game. Okay, you know what? Actually, yeah, Doomslayer, yeah, 100%. 100% that is him. You don't care. He could punch your jaw and dislocate your jaw too, and then take your jaw. Yeah. Welcome back from ads. We're doing a little bit of word games, so that way once the ads are this part's done, we'll watch more. There's actually a scene in Warhammer novel where Organ was sent to get the first pack from the tank, and he just dragged the whole tank there because it was dark in the tank. He just dragged it? I can't do that. Man, and especially how big a tank is. But the fact that this man, Peter Francisco, is, like, legit, that he is willing to carry that, like, oh my god, that's crazy. Hi, E-Train, good to see you again. Hello, E-Train. I'm not cute. Bane. Batman. Fat Electrician, yeah, we learned about the cheese, and now we're learning about Peter Francisco, and then see what others. I do want to see the oversimplified because that looks interesting. Get some radios up there. Look at that. See, we don't need light. We don't need anybody to help. See, you guys are smart. Zane. Brain in a different spelling. Brain. Earn. Earn. Lancaster. Bean. Bean. Hey, 3 levels. God damn, Chad. Let's see how far. Damn, level 6. Bean's a word. A bean. Wait, did you just find out, Donda, that bean is a word? Bean is a word. We're gonna get bean. A bean. Oh my god, out of context, that's funny. Oh my god, that is very funny. Oh my god. Man, is that what I sound like when I'm laughing? I don't want to laugh again. Chibi! What you doing there, Chibi? Hi, Chibi. Is that the wife? Hello, Chibi. Don't mind if I do real fast. Don't. Let me see if I can spell her name. Did I get it? Yeah! Alright. Uh-huh. Hi, Chibi. Neko, thank you so much for the gift to Chibi, the wife. Thank you. Let's go. How are you, Chibi? Chibi, we gotta play some games. Just saying. Actually, I have an idea for games we could play together. We should do that. It makes me feel better that you almost. That's how you went. How do I spell her name? Because I. Well, to be fair, I thought you had VT at the end of your name. I was like, wait, what? No, she had VT. What? Did I give someone else? What? Also, is it Chibi with the 2 B's or Chibi with the 1 B? You know, that's kind of hard to, spelling is hard. Wording. Shut up, Light. Go back in the corner. We're learning about Peter Francisco. Also, good to see you. Like, did we ban that guy that was weird yesterday? I want to make sure. Did we ban him? He got banned, right? He's kind of crying, which I didn't like. Can we deal with that? Yesterday he got very scared. Can we do? He's a funky one. Oh, you hate him too? Okay, bet. I'ma put a mean no. I feel like no one's gonna take that serious. They're like, Cass, don't be mean. But last night, let's get banned. Let's get banned. Light got banned like 12 times. I don't know. I think he's kind of chill. All right, Light. No, if he's chill, ban. 11. Sorry, no, it's 12. No, you're lying to me. Don't lie to me. That's not true. All right, we are gonna watch more. We're gonna learn more about Peter. All right. Ow! Cosmic! If a guy gets banned, I can only expect he was like half thirsty as Kasumi lets me be. It's okay, Chibi. I make you 100% thirsty. Did you see the tweet? Did you see the lovely art? You should definitely check out the lovely art, Chibi, because I feel like you'll also be 100% thirsty. Also, Chibi, we gotta play games together. Come on.
100 pounds in the gym, you can shut the fuck up. You can lift 300 pounds in the gym after you've stretched and warmed up, and that weight is perfectly balanced and designed to be picked up by a human, and then you can lift it in a very strict mechanical motion. Your ass is not about to pick up a 300-pound metal object that is irregular.
What happens if I squat a lot? They always tell me to use my legs to carry. If I squat a lot, would that help? I don't think it would.
Weight that you can't get a grip on, hoisted onto your shoulder, and farmers carry it through a battlefield while you're getting ran down by British dragoons. Is the 1,100-pound cannon thing an embellishment? Almost certainly. They probably took the weight of the actual cannon plus the wheels plus the yoke and everything else and said it was 1,100 pounds. But in reality, this man just carried a 350-pound cannon through a battlefield. He is a freak of nature. Cutting back to the actual battle, Peter Francisco drags his cannon back to the Continental Line, gets it to relative safety, and then he hears Colonel Mayo yell, and he turns around and sees that Colonel Mayo's being held at gunpoint by a British grenadier, and he's like, oh shit, I'm supposed to protect that guy. So he immediately grabs his musket and shoots that British grenadier. That guy drops, the colonel's saved, and then immediately there's a British guy on a horse with a sword barreling down on the colonel. Peter Francisco quickly runs, shoves the colonel out of the way, stabs this British guy off of his horse, and then chases down and grabs the horse. By the time he gets his horse, he's like a couple 100 yards away from the colonel, so thinking fast, needing to get this horse back to the colonel, he grabs a hat off of a dead British guy, puts it on his head, and then he takes his coat off, so he's just rolling around with his undershirt with a British hat on, so the British are just assuming he's one of them, rides through the rest of the battle, straight to the colonel, hops off the horse, gets the colonel on the horse, and says, get the fuck out of here. The colonel takes off on the horse, okay, cool, did my job, looks at the rest of the battlefield, the Continentals are starting to retreat this point, America's kind of getting its ass kicked, so he's like, I guess I'm going to the wood line too, goes back to the wood line, and he's like, I guess my enlistment's over? My unit's just been disbanded? Fuck this, I'm going home. Which is exactly what he does, thus concluding one of the greatest I got drunk at a bar once with my buddy stories ever.
The fact that this all happened because he got drunk in a bar. And now he's like, what the fuck just happened? All right, time to go back.
I mean, you talk about dad lore. Like, Dad, what were you like when you were younger? Oh, let me tell you, son. Me and my friends got drunk at a bar once. I accidentally enlisted in the Virginia militia, found myself at the Battle of Camden, where I picked up a 350-pound cannon, carried it to safety, and then I had to spear a guy off of a horse to save the colonel.
And I killed a guy with a trident.
And the best part, Colonel Mayo never forgot about me saving his ass, so when he passed away in his will, he left me 1,000 acres of land and gave me this decorative sword.
This is a sword that was given to Peter Francisco.
Oh shit, that's a good sword right there, Chad. Look at that sword. I bet you're jealous he got a really good sword. Look at that. Look at that sword right there. That's a really good sword. That's a decent size sword.
A hero of the American Revolution.
So Peter Francisco
A
goes home for a
respectable
little
size
bit,
sword is a very nice sword. Yeah, very pretty sword.
and he starts getting that itch again. He's like, man,
Bring
right
anything
in
to
that-
work. We're blaming you, Andy. We were blaming the French people. I said we are blaming Andy. I'm jealous of nothing. Oh no, Neko. The fact that kind of nice. You should be jealous.
horse through the battlefield was kind of fun. Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna go re-enlist again. Now, technically, he does wind up joining the militia again, but this
Oh
time
my
it's not a new,
God.
propped up green militia unit that's never seen combat. This is an established militia that's been fighting for a while, and it's a cavalry unit. Buh, you said cavalry. Buh. No, I didn't. Okay, look, I talk fast, and when you talk fast, the words kind of sound similar, but I
Yes.
promise you, I'll put us all on the same page right now, okay? Peter Francisco will be riding a horse into battle, not the hill Jesus died on, although that would be way cooler. Now shut up. Anyways, the militia's not like
Hi,
on its own
Andy.
doing militia stuff. They're immediately going to report to Colonel William Washington to join his cavalry, and they're going to be fighting in the next battle. So he's
Valid.
basically a regular. And when
Valid.
Francisco's unit does get to Colonel William Washington, this militia unit is oddly well equipped. Bayonets, new guns, the whole 9 yards. And when they
Sexy.
get asked about it, they are informed that, oh, well, Peter Francisco, along the way there, decided that he was going to sneak into a British outpost and steal a bunch of shit and wheel it out under the dark of night with a hog sled. So go ahead and add the
you know,
world's biggest
reasonable.
cat burglar to this guy's resume as well. Anyways, they're like, Peter Francisco, why do I know that name? Oh shit, we have a package for that guy. We've been trying to find him. We're supposed to give it to him. It's from George Washington. Peter has no idea what this is about, so he gets his package. It is a 5-foot long broadsword.
Never mind. There's the 5-foot long sword. Oh